and 24. There, we're live.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, buddies. Yeah, is there anybody out there? It's not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? 0-0 now.
I just got the notifications.
Somebody will be
live.
Yep, and B just got his live back going on.
That was good.
Yep. It reminds me, I'm gonna holler at this boy here.
Affectionately nicknamed the Beast. It was a perfect day for hills. The day that made him.
I like the way James Dirt does his AI fucking involved fucking videos, because he uses it as his narrator and shit, and it's pretty fucking cool. Hey, we got one person up in here. What's going on? Jump in the chat, say hi. If you want to jump on the stream, the link is in the chat. You're more than welcome. And make sure that you all can hear me. I know it says that he can hear me, but make sure out there in the chat world, if y'all would please respond. Let me know. Oh, they left. Fuck them. Run them off. I done run them off.
You run everybody off, don't you, Doc?
Yeah, well, hey, buddy, at this time last year, I had 139 subscribers, and I got 454 now. I didn't run them all off. They run toward me some. Poor bastards.
Yeah, don't know how that works.
I don't either, but you know what? I'm thankful for every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Two scores. So, Alex, when did you send Welder Duties his square body?
Friday, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I didn't figure it would be there yet. It'd probably be Monday.
No. Yeah, it said it was going to be there by Tuesday, but I figured I'd screw with him, see if he was getting antsy.
Right. And you noticed that you didn't get much of the, you didn't get action you thought you was going to, did you?
Didn't get what?
The reaction you thought you was going to. At least you didn't get the reaction I thought you were going to. Whenever you asked him out of waffles, whenever we asked him if he got it yet.
Oh.
Like, no, I haven't.
He likes to try to be calm like that on his lives.
Yeah, I know. And I got away with it too. Did you see my comment? That it finally went through. My rainbow colored birds.
Probably off of it by then.
Right. Yeah, he said something, he was giving me hell or something. And I just gave him rainbow birds.
Damn.
How are you keeping that Dremel so quiet?
What?
How are you keeping that Dremel so quiet? It's not loud pushing out in my headphones.
I got it on like 2 or 4.
Okay. You must have noise reduction on your computer too, because it's not coming through in my audio at all, hardly. See, that don't sound nothing. Well, shoot, my plug. That don't sound nothing like mine. Mine sounds like 2 daggone whirlwinds trying to have tantric sex or something. I don't know.
I am going to turn it up real quick and just try to hit a spot.
Oh, you're good. I can fix you. I can mute your ass. And I can unmute you. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, brother? Oh, nothing. Just sitting here messing with Alex and watching Beards live on the TV. I didn't know he was going live until after I was already going live. But wait a second. Let me answer this here real quick.
Yeah.
I was answering Nath. He just hit me up.
Nice.
Asked me where I was going. Yep. But yeah, Eric. I mean, shit. My bad, Patrick. Can you hear me? All right. I need to know if my earphones and mic's working. I know it's working for me and Alex, but I don't know if it's going out into YouTube land to you. Let me know. I'm trying to read one live comments. Okay, cool. Yeah, Patrick can hear me. That's cool. If you want to jump on, brother, you're more than welcome. Show off some of your stuff. If the link isn't right there in the chat, I'll put it in there for you.
Yeah. Have we ever seen any of Patrick's rigs yet?
I don't know. That's the reason I was saying I'm going to put the link in there if he wants to jump on. Welcome to. And don't be scared or nothing. I mean, hell, look at how ugly Alex is, and he shows people on the internet his face.
Still better looking than you, Dub.
But I'm telling you, somebody been lying to you all your life. This is
Hey, you have a face only a mother can love, Dub.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I was going to go somewhere, but I can't go there with you because it's rude. But if you watch Habitual Line Crosser, it was the same thing Buff tells Russia.
You can't go somewhere with me because it's rude.
Yeah, because
how's it rude?
On the other account. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I understand, Patrick.
What happened?
Said that he has to with his other account. But yeah, so I got in touch with Nathan and was talking to him about how come, because I'd said something to Ian, RCOCM, about these links being so stiff. If you noticed, I got them loosened up a little bit. They're playing still a little. And I just had them tight, I guess, on the screws too tight is what was causing it. But they're still loose on the, where they attach. But maybe just not loose enough, I guess. And if you look, see right here, whenever I articulate them, they touch. So I need to spread them out a little bit, which either that would be add something to the link riser, make a new one, or this could be fun, which I'm not going to be able to do it anyway. But I thought about, all right, you see, I got a screw here and a screw here. That's my two links, okay? These are my lowers, this is my uppers. If I move my lowers to here and my uppers to that hole, that would spread them out enough. But that's going to change the whole geometry of this rear end. I wonder how bad. I know it's going to make my wheelbase longer because it's moving them back. Hell, it's moving the uppers back half an inch and the lowers back a quarter of an inch.
Dang.
And that would clock my damn axle too more.
Yeah.
So.
Well, clogging the axle ain't necessarily a bad thing. It just
but running where it's it's the rear one, so it's running it's the one that's running the carrier bearing, which you can tell I got a steep angle in the back anyway.
Yeah.
What up, Patrick? Oh wow. How you doing? Can you hear me? All right. Heck yeah. What you doing, brother? Can you hear me?
Not sure if he's muted or not.
It's not showing muted, so he might be getting set up. So what's going on, Mr. Patrick? What's going on? There you are.
How's it
What's
going?
going on, brother? Going all right?
Hey, I'm pretty sure there is somebody out there that is making 3D printed X adapters for the 30.
Where about you from, Patrick? I know you told me before. I just can't freaking remember. You know, I got a memory about that long.
Oregon.
Oregon. I hear you. Another left coaster. I hear you.
Oh,
I hear you. Beautiful, beautiful state out there. Yeah, beautiful state out there. Ooh, what you got there? Let me solo you out there so we can check her out. And let me get this off of here too. So there we go. That way we can see. Sweet. Dang, look at the damn wheels and tires on that daggone Forerunner. I hear you.
Nice.
Got some big twins on it. Got some dubs. We like dubs.
well, it's hard to do one-handed.
Well, that's all right. We got Denny. He's not in this chat, but he's around somewhere. Super one-handed RC.
Look at the ceiling.
I'm telling you what, that boy's becoming one hell of a daggone drift filming driver. He's been practicing. Denny has been. Oh, damn, look at all them lights. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn, even more. Jesus. Hell yeah. See, I like the way you think. I like the way you think, brother. Hell yeah. He said, let there be light. He said, the Lord God ain't got nothing on me. I'm breaking up the whole universe. I hear you, man. I like you. I like your room set up there, man. I see an Apache up there on top or a Cobra helicopter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like helicopters. I like.
These are all my old deals.
Oh, ooh, damn. Hell yeah. See, I never did get into models as a kid because the 50%, the paternal 50% of my making was never around. And I never had anybody to help me learn how to do models. I just ended up learning on the one-to-ones.
I did both.
I wished I would have learned on the models first because it would have helped out in the one-to-ones majorly. So, but yeah. Yeah, Waffles. I was trying to tell Waffles on his live a while ago that he needed to put somebody on live with him whenever he's trying to work on 24s, whenever he has questions. He just won't listen. Because he was talking about, screws for that servo horn and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's the one that's the shorter one with the bigger head.
Yeah.
Somebody just needs to give him the rest of the bad news. And that is the next thing that's got to go is that 030 motor on those little 24s.
Yeah, I thought about sending him that torque beast I got, but I'm getting ready to put it in the Bulldog. Oh, let me get you off. Hang on, sorry, Patrick. If I leave you on solo for very long, just tell me, hey, I don't need to be up here.
Oh.
Where is to take him out of it? Wait a minute. What's going on, people? I'm trying.
We got spirit crawlers in the house.
I removed myself. What's up, Spirit? Hey, the link's right there in the chat, brother, if you want to jump on. And for some reason, I couldn't figure out how to get us all back on the screen there. I had Pat Pepper all by soloed out, and he was just like, hey, I'm a star. How y'all doing? But yeah, Spirit, if you want to jump on, if the link's not there in the chat, let me know. I'll drop it in there. If y'all ain't subscribed to Spirit Crawlers, you need to check him out. He does some pretty cool rigs, man. Good dude.
Who's out?
Good dude from up there in the northern plains area, I believe. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to solo you back out again. Maybe, well. Why is that not letting me? Oh, it's because he's hid under there. Let's try this. There we go.
You having to pull the move and moving people around the solo?
Yeah, I hear you. Now, what material are you using?
Or did you get the files and print them yourself?
I'll get the files and print them.
What are you
Nice.
using as your material?
PLA.
PLA. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to go back to PLA because PETG is giving me too much hell.
Right. Right.
See it?
Spirit crawlers, don't worry about cleaning your desk off. Come here. Let me hold on for a minute. Let me show you something. Now,
Oh,
here. Don't be embarrassed by anything you got going on because it can't be that bad. And if you happen to watch any other YouTubers, you can go look at one of the big men's, Mr. Yips, and see that his is just as bad as mine. So don't feel bad. Alex will only make fun of you for just a minute. I promise. Hey, they're
I
right
only
back.
make fun of you,
Hey,
Nathan.
brother. Hey, that's all right. You picking on me,
You've been
leaving somebody
early.
else alone. Yeah, well, I mean, and damn old piney necks, you got to be able to give them a hard time. But yeah, Patrick, check one out. This is that reactive terrain bulldog chassis that Adam has put out from over there across the pond.
oh yeah.
You like that paint? I did a decent job on it. I think.
Yeah, I did good.
I think it did all right. Now I had to do some modifications here. Now I can't get the modifications to quit. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to modify that a little bit better, but I don't know if you've seen any of those reactive bulldog chassis, but you see the hole right there in the front of the skid bolt? It's got the empty hole, and then that one. That is so that you can make this a C1 with a flat skid chassis to get in C1 class, or it can have angled like into the C2 class or C3. This is a C1 to C3 capable chassis from the get-go. So you can take this truck with this body or this cab. And this bed, wherever the hell I did with it. And you can make that a C1 truck. Or you can do whatever the hell you want to make it a C3 truck. You can drop the skid down to where it's angled, which it actually is right now. You don't have to have bumpers, none of that crap. And it's just a badass looking chassis and kit. Now, Alex, do you remember if he copied this off of the Power Wagon or did he copy this off of an International?
Whoop.
Do you remember?
I don't remember him
I'm not
saying
really
he copied it
I'm
off
not
of
saying he
anything.
copied it. I'm just saying what was his inspiration, if you remember.
I really don't remember, honestly.
Because it sort of reminds me of an old Ford, but then again, it reminds me of an old International, but then again, it reminds me of a daggone Power Wagon.
Looks like a power wagon.
Shit, in the 30s, everything looked real close.
That's what I was getting ready to get to, Alex. They were all so close in the 30s, it's hard to tell. And you used to be able, you could tell by the windshield, like if it was a split windshield or if it was if it had the shape of the wing glass or anything like that, but you can't. Back then in the 30s, you can anyway.
If I'm not mistaken, the only way you was able to spot a Chevy in the 30s was the Chevy's roof was more bubbled, I believe, wasn't it?
Oh, no, it's because somebody was pushing
it. Sure. Mr. Found on Road Dead Lover.
First on race day, baby. God. I'm telling you.
You can be first on race day, but you're always going to be last in the race.
No, not if I'm first. Because if you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. So, what got you into the good old hobby here, Patrick? Have you been in the RCs since you was a kid, or did you just getting in it as an adult, or?
Well, I was into it when I was a kid, and then had kids, so couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
But I had to give up marijuana because it was causing my asthma to act up.
Well,
And
see,
it messed with my blood sugars when I got the munchies.
Well, see, that's the reason that you have to get those Splenda-inspired edibles and not sugar-inspired edibles. And I understand. I've been dealing with right. I've been dealing with a damn chest cold and upper respiratory infection for the last week, and it's been hard as hell.
It was so bad I couldn't breathe.
Yeah,
It was triggering my lungs so bad. It was so tight, and I couldn't get a breath in. So I just gave it up and started playing with RCs a little bit through Temu.
Right.
It just went off from there.
I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of junk on Temu, but there's also some pretty good deals on that site, like on AliExpress too. Especially them little drift cars, them 164th drift cars or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
That Derby City and Tomley RC and all of them, and oh shoot, what's his name? Fuzzy faced that's friends with Evan and Phil. Discipline RC that they're always talking about. Man, those things are sweet as heck. What you got there? You got all kind of stuff. Damn, you do got all kind of drift cars, hot rods.
Yeah, I got most of them for like $20.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about. They put out a new one. They come out with the, I think it's a Skyline. Nissan Skyline, I think, is what they come out with there. Now, is that the J Wow or whatever? J Bow?
J Bell.
Yep. Now, those little rigs right there are pretty sweet.
This is my little bed gasher.
Heck yeah.
I love that little guy.
I'll tell you what, especially for, indoor stuff, I can see where the smaller scale stuff is beneficial. 24s and 18s are small enough to run inside, which actually you can run 10 scales inside. My buddy that I run at his place all the time, it's an indoor 10 scale track, but you can't get as intricate and
you take a 24th scale crawler course and becomes really big.
Yeah, that was something that Rockwolf was showing on his live the other night or last night whenever I jumped on that a regular just a little obstacle that you go up on your 24 or your 18 becomes a big obstacle on a 30 or 32.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and I just don't know if you're going to be able to upgrade those 30 and 32s, the A32 and the SCX 30, to get them to perform like a 24th or whatever.
You can get them to perform. I'm pretty sure of that because Axial's going to have the backing to be able to do so no matter what.
Well, see, here's the thing: that physics is physics, stuff is stuff.
The Axial 30.
Go ahead.
I want to get one of those Axial 30s one of these days. The Bronco.
Yeah. Well, here's my thinking on all this, and I could be just dumbing a box of rocks, but I don't think I am. You take a 1-to-1, and you take. All right. You take this rock to a 1-to-1. It's nothing. You take this rock to a 12 scale. It's your killer. You take this rock to an 18 scale, which I don't have at the present time. Yeah, I do. Here's one. it's a diff killer. You take it to a 24, it's a whole front end killer. And you take it to a 30, and it's going to kill the whole truck. Okay, you see my size comparisons here. Now you take that down into substrate that you're driving on. You're driving on dirt or gravel. Okay, your rocks are itty bitty. Little gravels. Easy as pie to run through for all these cars. But you get these gravels on them 30s and 32s, they're bigger. But I'm going even smaller than that is where I'm getting at. Is whenever you get down to like sand particles, dirt particles, they're going to be the same size no matter what size scale you're driving on them. And physics is going to change somewhere there because the smaller cars are going to end up being too light, let's say, compared to the bigger cars for them to be able to get traction. If I hope somebody's understanding a little bit of this, and I think Patrick is now. Alex, you might be able to explain what I'm trying to say better if somebody needs it. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I mean, I just don't know.
Only thing I know is whenever it comes to courses, you just gotta look at what substrate you can use that fits. You know, I mean, the 30 scales, your main rock might have to be frickin' fish gravel, and then throw some rocks in that size.
Right. I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's overall capability compared to size seems like it's going to just drop down and oh, I hear you. Yeah, I've seen that one, Spirit. I've got a juice up and I've got this die cast that are both 18s. And Sandwich and P-Max are 24s that are 118 size. They just running 18 or 24 stuff. And like I said, Spirit, if you want to jump on, you're more than welcome. We don't have a we let anybody on. I mean, hell, I run the place, so I mean, they let me on here, so I'm looking for something to clean this pipe out with. I want to put fresh in it. I want to put some good weed.
Yeah, the only thing I have to do to my Sin 18s is get the V2 front axle, pretty much.
Now, Alex, what's the difference really in between the B1 and the B2 of those? Just the C hubs?
The C hubs are different, and the V2 has a lot more turning radius.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. The V, like, all right, here's a stockish V1. That's its turning radius. And I don't have a V2, but I'm going to use a Midas axle as an explanation. A V2, you can do that with.
We got RC Royalty up in the house, Mr. Sam Crawler Tracks. What's up, Sam? Hey, links in the chat. Sam, you want to jump on? You're more than welcome. See, yeah, I'm the heck, but you got a Northwesterner and one of them old boys from down there in the south. They eat that bio stuff, that Cajun cooking. And you were right, Alex. Write it down. Justin was the dude I was talking about's name. The old Creole cook that was on TV.
Oh, you got to tell Megan she was right.
Oh, hell no. I ain't telling her that.
She was the one telling you who it was.
Oh, okay. So you were just transferring
it? She was talking directly to you.
Oh, I know. Well, I thought you told me that too. Kept telling me, Justin. Oh, you was going to bed. What the hell? You're more than welcome, bro. Guys, there's the there's the link if y'all want to jump on. And Sam, I'm always willing to check out what you got going on there with the crawler tracks world.
Yeah.
Working on some new nano stuff. Yep, we're sitting there talking about the. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. We was just sitting there talking about them SCX 30s and the 32s, Sam. And I was trying to explain to them my feelings about going smaller car on the same substrate material. It just the physics are going to not physics there after a while. It seems like to me. But I am not the smartest man in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
DRZ, RC, what's up, my brother?
What's going on?
How we do it? What? You got pretty cool stuff too, brother. I mean, you got a daggone truck puller. It's a 69 Dodge. I mean, what else do you want? And then it turns into a mud buggy and it still goes. That's all you need, except for Daisy Duke driving.
Easy Duke.
Is it really there, Sam? That's awesome. Sweet. The smaller scale stuff, man, seems to be. It is taking off. It is, Sam. I just don't know how.
Patrick.
That's. Ooh, is that the J Bell 2, or is that the SCX 30?
Not J-Bell.
Okay. Now I'll tell you what; those are good looking rigs right there.
They work really good too. They're only $50 or $60.
Yeah.
They run great.
Now, is there any aftermarket stuff available for those yet?
I haven't seen aftermarket, but J-Bell has their own stuff, and they have where you can upgrade the wheels. They don't have oil-filled shocks yet. It's still just spring-loaded, bouncy. But they have upgraded axles and upgraded links and wheels. Okay.
So they do have some parts that you can make your rig your own. I understand that totally, DRZ. I've got back into this hobby with the small scales, so that's all I've dealt with since I got back into it is the itty bitty little teeny weeny freaking bolts and nuts and screws. Yes, I understand totally the frustration.
Yeah, Sam, that
big dumb redneck
old off like crazy, especially the Axial cult following that.
Well, and I don't know about that daggone transmission. It might work or might not. I mean, it's a hell of an idea. You won't need any that word I'm trying to think of, the brake.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm talking about?
What was that?
Hold back, where the worm gear does it, except for this man right here and Max Paul are the only two, well, maybe Jason Earl a little bit too, but have been able to get the damn axles, the worm gear axles, to spin freely while hooked up to a transmission. That's pretty amazing. I've never seen that.
What?
Where yeah. And now, see, I can do that. I can do that, but I can't do it whenever it's hooked up to a transmission like you do. See, look, I can do it too. But it's not hooked up. You see the dingling thing, it's flopping. It ain't hooked to it.
Well, once it's hooked to a transmission, you have to have both of them that can do that because one will hold the rest of them back.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. You've been able to take your truck and just roll it across the table like it was just a regular model. I can't do that with 24s, and I haven't seen very many people that can. But yeah, I understand.
Set up that worm gear.
But and the night, Alex, I sat here and screwed with this one. With the other rear end, the one that's in CD, with this one, and the stock front axle on the ring gears for 6 hours, trying to get them to where they would quit binding up. And I still ain't got them right because
Yeah, well,
there is
I've
no
run
way.
across a lot of different stuff, though. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
I've had axles, and I have some on rigs right
great.
now. I
Thank you,
can't get
Sam.
the worm gear right at all to free roll on its own. And like I was trying to show you before on this rig that I'm building, this
Yep.
tits axle up front, I can get to roll both directions.
Right, but the rear one you can only get
Tits
go one way.
axles in the back, it only goes the one direction. Like it will not free roll the other direction. And I've done everything spacing wise with that worm gear.
Just so y'all know, he likes boy bands. That One Direction.
God.
But that, I mean, you know, I just, you know, I've just never been able to get them, either one of them, to roll when they're hooked to the transmission. But now, you all want to talk about one climbing son of a bitch. This son of a gun right here loves verticals, boys. Loves verticals. Sam, this is the one that I'm talking about sending to remotely controlled. This thing right here, as soon as I get it a little bit wider and figure out where my side hill problems are, it's going to be wicked. And Jim Rockwolf had a good point last night. Now, y'all write this down. I'm saying Jim was right. You better write it down and date it because he won't believe you I said it. But with this BOA and the size battery that I'm running, because that's the juice up stock battery, it's only 3S battery that I have at the present time because I burnt that one up. But it might be heavy, is what Jim was saying. That's awful high weight. Now, yes, I'm running the Goop RC transmission and motor, which is about 4 mils taller than most other brushless motor systems. So, I mean, I know that that's adding a little bit of high weight, and then maybe added to with the battery up there, it's causing it to flip over as easily. And my rear end suspension was stiff, which I've got it loosened up some, but it's still not where I want it. So I may need to loosen up some of these other bolts or something because they're too tight. I don't know, but by golly, she was driving around like she had a corn cob shoved up her ass sideways there the other night. They were going like this, and they'd get on a hill and lean and ass it and just up her like a. She says, "I want to stay stiff like a 2x4." But being 199 millimeter wheelbase, it needs some width just to look a little bit, to me, to look more proportional. But this is a damn, they call it feeder rig anyway, so I really don't care. I'm not all about looks anyway. Y'all know that, by God. Super glue or hot glue loves you.
No. I say break that rig in, though, first. Because that rig's still new. You're probably fighting the links more than anything right now.
That's what I think I'm fighting is the links. And Boom Slang Suspensions can say what he wants, but he's not going to prove to me with his words and his diagrams that link risers don't work, because in all actuality, I get link risers to work by taking a setup that doesn't get very good vertical, get very good vertical numbers, and I put a link riser on it, and I'd start to get better vertical numbers. Now, that being said, not changing any freaking thing else on the whole rig, or changing the terrain that I'm on, use it on the same terrain. And I'm going to add a link riser to this one because of where these links are so close right here. Whenever they go to flexing, they start touching and rubbing, and I'm afraid that's interfering on part of it too, is what I'm trying to get at. You all know me, I go family circus way around stuff sometimes.
Yeah. I wouldn't see how you're having so much side hill issue because, like, this rig, 200 millimeter wheelbase, it's 125 wide, and whenever I have it banded, I could do 60 plus degree side hills. And that is a 3D printed body and everything else, basically,
Right.
I would compare it to what
Just
you're saying.
heavier.
Yeah, I am
Hey,
probably
what's
a
up,
lot
Thompson?
heavier with the metal chassis and stuff, but
Right. Yeah. I mean, you are a lot heavier. I should be getting way better performance than what you are on side hills, you would think. But, like I said, with my suspension being stiff and not and binding up or whatever it's doing in the rear, it may be what's causing it to flip over on its side. I do have the front banded, but I know that whenever I had the rear banded, I did try putting the rear bands on it. That it was really bad about wanting to stay sideways like that. It wasn't flexing down. But I loosened some of them up, and we'll see.
What's up, David?
Yep. Thompson Zoo in the house. And hey, look there. Hey, Patrick's awesome, man. He can be in two places at once. He can be in two channels and two places. And we got Mr. Early. We got DRZRC. We got Crawler Tracks, Mr. Sam. And Nas was in here earlier. I don't remember if Nas is still here or not, but hopefully so. Spirit Crawlers was in here too. I hope he's still hanging out. And guys, I put the link in the chat if y'all want to jump on and show us what you got. Show me what you're working with. You're more than welcome to.
I multitask.
I know Beard's on at the present time, and that's the reason we don't have a whole bunch of people in the chat. But I didn't know until after I was already getting ready to go live until that Beard was on. So I just went ahead and said, hell with it. I'll watch Beards and do mine.
Yeah.
He got Corn Freak on his. I ain't seen Corn Freak for a minute, except for in Sliding Sideways there the other night. First time I'd seen Corn Freak in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since Corn Freak's been in the chat.
It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. Sorry. I got these fucking songs, y'all, and I'm not kidding. Listen, top 40 country, top 40 rock for the last 50 years. If you name the song and just give me a piece of the tune, I probably know the words to the song. I may not know the name of the song or the artist, but I'll probably know at least the chorus of the song. But my songs, I know all the way. And
hey, Duff, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna stay on the chat, but I'm gonna go get me some ice cream.
All right, Andy Ritchie. Yep. Hey, Patrick, thanks for coming on, brother, and thanks for showing us your rigs, man. Hey, anytime I'm on a live, you're more than welcome to jump on. Just holler at me, and we'll get you on there.
Yeah.
And he froze, so yep.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep. So, but so everybody else hadn't got to see all the stuffs and everything. Let me hit this real quick, and I'll show you something. Has anybody messed with the OGRC axle sets that they're selling on Amazon? What we decided they look like, Alex? They look like the Mius axles, right? The way that they were made, or the Endura. No, I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to ask about those. I'm meaning to ask about the double bend Endura.
The Endura Pro Steers is what you're getting.
Yeah, Pro Steers, yeah.
I have yet to mess with the Pro Steers, but I haven't had any issues with Endura axles.
Well, I know that that's what you put on Stripe, and I really love those Planet axles on Stripe. Yeah, the Pro Steer double joints.
No, that's not the Planet axles.
Yeah, no,
Stripe's
that's not
got the diamond cut.
Or the Diamond, okay. I thought they were the Planets. My bad.
No, I haven't used any Planet axles yet.
These right here is the ones that I'm getting. The Pro Steer. And they're coming with they're 40 gram front axles, 22 gram rear axles. They have, let's see, they're 23% overdriven because they got the 13 and the 16. They're 4 millimeter extended, 42-degree steering angle. I was just wondering about that double bend axle shaft. If anybody has had them and had any problems out of them, because I mean they look cool.
Yeah, I'm not real sure on that one, but yeah, that like freaking double joint that they have.
Yeah.
At the knuckle. Yeah, I don't know much about them. I mean, those double joints work on one-to-ones because
Right.
a lot of your front drive shafts for one-to-ones have a double joint coming out of the transfer case.
Right. Very good explanation, sir. Very good. Very good.
What?
Sorry, y'all should give a redneck sound effect.
Oh, we know we shouldn't give you anything.
Jim talking about tweakers the other night.
Yes.
Oh, I love you. So, guys, what y'all doing now? Anybody working on anything cool? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to show you the bulldog, wasn't I? Thompson, have you seen the bulldog yet that I've been working on? I figure you have. But yeah, there's what I did to the back of the cab because of the links. I gotta fix the links and fix up my ugly cut on the cab, but just to see if they work. And I'll tell you what, I was really worried about them links not being geometrically kosher, but they work. They work real well. Okay, I figured you had, Dave, in the chats, but that's got a hell of a good looking little system on them, especially for them redneck engineered links. That's been on everything I've driven except for Bullet and Stripe and Medea lately. Every 24 anyway. Been on PMAX, Sandwich, and now it's on, they're on, we ain't got a name for this yet, on the Bulldog for present time until my new axles get here.
Oh,
I hear you, man. I hear you. The general mud truck, or what video you editing? Got something cool and upcoming coming on, or what's up? But I'll tell you what, boys, you want to see badass daggone pulling truck or pulling car / mud truck in the off season, DRZ has got one going, boys.
Nice.
Yep. It is a good looking unit. Oh, there it went. You see it? There it went. There went that thought. Ran right away. Said, yeah, the Flame King, yeah. Getting them ready for snow, yeah.
Nice.
Now, where are you located at? Are you Midwest? I'm taking it. I can't remember. I know you told us before, but I can't remember. I tend to get into my. You was watching the mouse. What mouse? Earl, are you taking acid again? Okay, so you're just in Central Ohio. You're up by Lima and stuff. Well, you said West Central, so you're below Lima. My cousin went up there to school. I know where that's at. And Sleek, he's in southeastern Ohio. Sleek Hobbies. Did you really? Oh, no shit. Because yeah, I got one. I'm not kidding. He's a real blonde fucker too. Now, the one that was out to Mom's house, me and them, I sort of have one. I left him around. Oh, okay. I do have one. I'm surprised that you haven't seen one, but there was one that would come out there in the garage because they where the water table was so high out here. It's still high, but I had a lot of water underneath my garage floor for some reason. Well, it ran all the mice up into the garage, and I had this one, and I can't remember what I called that little sucker, but he'd come out, he'd see me, he'd shake his little ass, and he'd whack you. He's like, "Ha, you can't get me," because of course, it become a game. Get the BB gun or the blow darts, whatever, and see how many mice you can kill. Well, this some bitch made it for about 3.5 weeks straight. So we finally just said, you know what? Hell with it, buddy. You can stay. We let him stay and killed all the rest of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, but okay, I got you. So you're almost Indiana or one of the. Yeah, I got you. I know where you're at. Indiana or Michigan.
I'll be right back. I gotta do something.
All right, good. Y'all better behave. Zookeeper's here.
Y'all could probably still hear me.
Yeah, we still hear you. Can you hear us, Mr. Thompson Zoo?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. Yep, I can hear you too. And Earl, you need to get you some of these here earbuds. They're
Am I making an echo?
no. I was telling Earl he needs to get some of these because they're pretty cool and they're not very inexpensive too. I'll send you a link to where Bumper got them. They're comfortable. They don't stick in your ear, and they're not giving me any feedback as of right now. You keep that cold weather up there with you, you damn piney bastard. That used to be long-haired hippie. It's coming down this way. It's supposed to be down into the 30s tonight, or I mean, down into the lower 20s tonight, and then by in the morning be back up into the 40s. As the weather system is coming through from over where DRZ's from toward me and Earl.
Thompson's audio only right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the front line.
Yeah. I still don't think anybody has seen what Earl did to himself.
Earl did something to himself?
Oh, yeah, my gosh, you ought to see it. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. I'm deleting that remark.
An accident or something on...
No. He cut his hair and donated it to Lots of Love.
Got his hair cut?
Yeah. He cut every damn bit of it off, son.
Wow. Hey, I've known people who've done it. They had long hair for all their lives and then cut it off. I've known them.
What you heard, Nathan? What you heard?
Oh, I just know that I'm shutting the fuck up. That's all I'm saying for right this minute. I'll talk to you about it later. Sorry, David. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just happened to be listening to something on the other ear there, and he heard it too. Earl did, I bet. But yeah, it's going to get down to 26. Yeah, it's going to get down to 26 tonight, but that's at like 5 a.m. But at 8 a.m. it's up to 29. By 9 a.m. it's up to 35. So everybody above us is getting that freezing rain and snow. We're getting rain and then a little bit of snow and then freezing rain and shit tomorrow. So we're liable to have ice storm all day. That sucks.
Dang.
Yep. But I'm sorry, I gotta get my distractions away. I had to turn them off. I was paying more attention to the daggone TV than what to my own chat, and I apologize, guys. My bad.
I was listening to you. You keep on mumbling, dude. I don't give a shit.
I know, David. I ain't worried about you listening to me. Hell, you're like, God dog, I listen to you all the time, man. He said, if I had to listen to you all, he said, I don't care to listen to you, ramble on. Ramble on. Sing my song.
Hey, David,
Yes.
are you still working on rims?
At the moment, no. But I mean,
I tell you what,
right
that
now,
was a damn good looking set that I saw last.
I don't know if you can see anything.
I couldn't tell if it was the noise I was hearing here or if I was hearing something through the phone, but I could have sworn like a small squeak of a lathe was going on.
Yeah, no, not right now. I'm not working on. I'm working on.
Lay down. Lay down.
I was trying to make a
Lay down.
chassis for this body,
I hear it too, Alex.
and
Ding,
I want to do a test with it now, if I can remember how to
Hey,
do
do
it.
you have a printer running, David?
No, not yet.
Are you still hearing it, Alex?
Yeah.
Here.
Whatever you did worked. It quit. Huh. I wasn't bad when I could just hear it in the background. Huh. It might be these headphones. I don't know. I'm just getting them and trying them out. So
Now, do you
we'll
hear it again?
drive Yeah.
You hear it again now?
Yep.
What is it? Is it a TikTok or is it
No, it's like a fax machine.
like a fax machine? Oh well, let me back out.
Or a printer, like an old dot matrix printer sounds, but it's not real loud. It's just real faint. That's a pretty good looking old body right there. What the hell you got, Mister Thompson? Let me look at that again. Ooh, that's a hard body.
That's a Nissan thing.
Yeah, that's a Nissan hard body Frontier.
I guess.
Yes, sir.
With a little shell on the back.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I do like it. I still think whoever made it should have made those rear doors a little bit longer, though, because that just doesn't look proportionate.
It either would need to be shorter or a full door, because they did have a 4-door that had a little door like that, but it was a fold the other way door.
It was
like a suicide door.
Was it a 3 cab? Yeah.
And it was actually a 4. It still had 4 of the. It was like an extended cab, but it had the small doors on the back that opened up like suicide doors. The Frontier 4-door come out in 2002 or 2004, whenever they came out with the 4-door, and it was actually 2 full doors, just like the front one. Now there was something right around in there sometime that they did do a little short stubby door like that, but it was only like a 3-door, like you said.
Yeah, Nissan did. When it first started, because I remember my F-150 when it first came out with the 3rd door.
Fuck them 97s.
97, yeah. I bought it. And it's a good truck, man. That F-150.
Hey, I'll tell you what, they're not bad trucks, but for one thing that they screwed up on the 97s is they changed the daggone wheel lug nut patterns. They changed the lug nut size. They put that stupid electric over vacuum or vacuum over electric hubs. They tried using the Chevrolet hub system that they didn't know what they were doing and tried to make it work, and it didn't work.
Who was that?
I love Ford. Huh?
Ford tried to do that?
Yeah, they had in '97 4-wheel drive. They had it was a vacuum over electric. You had vacuum running. You had electric over vacuum. You had vacuum pumps running the vacuum actuator down on the 3rd member on the diff. And if
would go
one or so of those sensors or the actuators or the vacuum pumps or any of that had a problem, you couldn't go into 4-wheel drive unless you got out, went underneath it, and took the little latch thing. You just moved it over to the side and then wired it so to stay in 4-wheel drive. But I mean, you could get it to go in 4-wheel drive, but you had to do some work to do it. And just to get away from getting out of the truck and just going click, click. Oh, that was so hard. Click. And you go boom, boom. You know, you got 4 wheels turning. Well, I mean, you know, some trucks. But they started screwing up trucks with, ooh, what are you, hey man, I got to put you back up there all by your lonesome again. I see shit moving around in CAD.
Yeah. This is the frame I'm going to try to make. I'm going to do a test to see if it fits on it.
Speaking of that.
And if you can see in there's a big lip in here I need to come down.
Yep, I see that.
I'm just going to print it without any holes or anything just to see how far off
Just to see if it fits. Yeah, then, I mean, you can always manually drill the holes.
No, I go back in, I just put the holes in.
I know.
Holes.
I know. I was just saying if you happen to.
I put a hole. Right. How big of a hole? You want that hole? I put that hole. And then I come back, close it. Look, you got a hole.
Right. Oh, yeah. I was just picking at you there about manually doing it. Because you know me, but I ain't got none of that fancy schmancy stuff.
No squishy stuff?
No, I got the squishy stuff between my ears.
Run programs like that.
Well, like I've told David before, and I've told you, I've messed with CAD back in the day, but I just got to get the program, put it on the computer, and just get back into it. That's all I got to do because I can teach myself.
That's all I'm doing.
You know.
Yeah, which CAD program are you using right now, David?
I'll put you where I want to load it. I can't see it.
See, that's kind of weird. I thought that noise in my ears was only me hearing it. You're hearing it too, huh?
Yeah.
Not right now.
Not now.
Because I swear to God, I hear the same thing, like a fucking 3D printer keep going.
And it goes. Okay. Alex asked what CAD program you're running.
This is FreeCAD.
FreeCAD. I like that. It says free.
It's free.
Free for me.
It's free
right for me.
Internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it, see if I can get it to run on my laptop, just to see if I can mess around.
Yeah, run.
Jason Earl wants to know what you're building, Mr. David.
This is the frame. I'm gonna make a frame for this body that I 3D printed here off the line.
Right. Now, I was wanting you to see if, I know it's backwards because it's weird, but if I was to send that, could you figure out what the hell I was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, good. I can figure that one out real easy right there. That's almost
perfect. All right,
cool. Well, that is an actual chassis with an extra piece off the ass end.
Yes.
Just take a picture of it and put it into the wolf pack, and I'll go from there.
Okay. All right, cool. It is, I'll show you exactly what it is, just because Alex just reminded me that everybody probably doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. I know David does, but nobody else does. Hey, where'd you go, P-Max? Putting it away. Now, damn it. Where'd you go?
If it don't get right on, it's close. Enough.
Hot glue loves you. But this is an Enjoyer or a Mofo, I can't remember which one, AX24 carbon fiber chassis that I took the AX24 stock rail and cut in half and added to the rear to make frame extensions so that I could get my stocks, instead of being laid down like this, into a more vertical or a perpendicular position to my rear end to help eliminate some of the torque twist. And a lot of people, Boom Slang being one of them, says that it can't be done. That can't be done either. even though I got proof that it does. Right here in my hand, or I had it right here in my hand. Because if you all go back and watch, whenever I was learning to build these trucks, I went through a lot of phases with old P-Max. She was a pain in my axe, hence the name P-Max. And I knew I was gonna have problems with the X24 being 20, flat chassis or flat skid and equal opportunity or equal weight distribution. But I wanted the challenge, so I did. And I went through a bunch of variations, and I figured it out one day. I was just sitting there, and the squishy stuff between my ears started moving around and burning a little bit. I was like, couldn't figure out what it was. And what it was like, hey, dumbass, you got a whole stock chassis sitting there that you ain't gonna do nothing with. Cut this bitch in half and get your damn shocks out there where they're perpendicular to the plane. Now, this is something that I learned from Boom Slang. Was that shock position matters. You lose your shock rate tremendously with each degree of angle that you lay them down. But also, you want your shocks to be more perpendicular to your axle in that plane, because to be able to eliminate some twisting action, what it's doing is basically it's just shoring it up like a brace. There, I'll get it in my own words. To where it will not twist as much, give you that much torque twist coming through your suspension. Like if you watch the motor video that I put out, the whole reason that the Everest 10 was doing that, well, for one, is because it's a vertical chassis system just like the X24 and the X10. They got a lot of torque twist. But for another reason, I'm not very smart sometimes, okay? Well, on the Gen 7 and Everest 10 axles, the rear axles are steering axles just with no steering servo and the C-hubs petitioned off to where they can't bend. Too big, too far to look for. So I just took where the servo mount went, and I put a plate. We needed, but I drilled a plate out to make a hitch so I could pull the motor. And whenever I did, that's taken every bit of that torque twist and the pulling action of the weight of that trailer and distributed it tremendously high through that chassis system and the suspension system of that car. So I was trying to pull on that trailer, and the truck was pulling away from the differential on the trailer because that's the links and the shocks was the only thing holding it to that trailer. If you see what I'm saying, that's making that exponentially get that to twist up and magnify. There's the word I was looking for. Magnify that torque twist through that truck, and that's what made it just sit there and do that wave like that. You know what I mean? Sorry, I couldn't get that thought out of my head, guys. I apologize. Hopefully, it didn't run everybody off. Yeah, and I heard woo-woos. Was that at your house, Alex, or was that at your house, David? Hearing the cops go by. Was it? Are they coming to get you?
Go. It's going.
Oh, okay.
She going.
He said they wasn't coming to get me. I ain't done nothing. I've been right here the whole time on the interwebs with you all. Yep. But yeah, so the reason I was showing that to David is me and him have a little project going on, and he's going to see if he can't recreate my masterpiece.
I got a different glasses.
And all being one chassis rail system instead of being all hot glued together and a mess and jacked up. But it works. And that's what I was getting at about how it's all about performance and not looks here at WB Rednecks RS, because I've been known to it's all about performance and not looks. Oh, she's a printing.
She's a printing. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
done in minutes. 8 minutes.
Dang, that's sweet. Now, what printer are you running? I know I've asked you before, but
It's a Bamboo P1S. I think
P1S.
P1S.
All right. Because before I got the stock car or the NASCAR,
Doesn't look like it's doing a very good job.
I was having a conundrum. What would be better for the channel? And I was like, I could get this and possibly have something scheduled for once, maybe twice a week. Or I could get a printer, which I could start making my stuff, my own stuff, whatever. And that could help the channel too. So I was trying to figure out what would be the best for this channel, and the tiny truck took over. I should have probably got a printer.
Over. The NASCAR took over.
Hey, drive fast, turn left. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
That ain't working.
You know, I like watching them printers. That's the thing. I wouldn't be able to get nothing done for just sitting there going, watching them. That's cool as shit. And you know, they can do houses like that. My cousin, before he had his heart issue and stuff, had to get on disability. He was going to build. He was going to have one of those houses built.
That's a big thing, yeah. 3D
Yeah,
print
those
houses.
3D printed concrete houses, and I mean, they're economical for your daggone heating and cooling.
Yep.
You know, you can have the fiber and the insulation added into your walls. You can get all your walls made just like you want them, just freeform 3D printed, just pretty as you please, like these damn toys we play with. And yeah, I had to end up taking off my West Virginia sticker on the back because whenever Miss Donna sent me the Bulldog, she sent me a Super One-Handed sticker from Denny, and my 2FM from Matt was coming off my transmitter, so I put him there. And I got
Donna sent you the Bulldog?
yeah.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
traded
she's the one that sent that Bulldog to him.
those purple one-ups that I won on Scavs Live that night. I traded her those purple one-ups and them tires that was on them for the Bulldog. And I was just joking. She knows that I've been wanting that Bulldog ever since she won it on Adams Live that night on that race day. And I knew she had been wanting those purple one-ups that Scavs is always talking about and having, you know, I mean, which I knew she could go to Mofo and get them, but, you know, but shit's hard, you know? Ain't everybody got a lot of money sometimes. Hi, I'm Nathan. But, and I just threw it in the chat. I was like, hey, Donna, I'll trade you the one-ups for the Bulldogs because, you know, or I said, I'll trade you, the one-ups for the Bulldog. And she was like, okay. I just let it, you know, go on because I thought she was fucking with me, you know? Mm-hmm. Well, apparently he wasn't because, by God, the next morning she's like, dude, I wasn't joking. She said, I'll trade you. I was like, are you sure? She said, did you buy the one-ups? I said, no. She said, I didn't buy the chassis. She said, I want those. You want this. Everybody's happy, right? Equal swap. I was like, okay. Equal swap. Hell yeah. So, you know, everybody can say, well, she's got more money. That Bulldog's worth more than them one-ups. Yeah, okay. Monetary value maybe, but in real world, everything else, I got the value out of the trade I wanted. She got the value out of the trade she wanted. So everybody's happy. But Miss Donna ended up getting hooked the hell up. Skev sent her a whole bunch of stuff too. Bunch of tires, wheels, and she's going to be happy. I was sort of afraid I was going to upset Skev. But Skev knew what the deal was about that too, that I've been trying to get a Bulldog, and that it was to Miss Donna. So, you know, it wasn't like I was taking it and just, hey man, I want to sell this thing, you know, get the highest price out of these wheels or nothing. You know, it was two of the community had a trade that we worked out. And I'm glad Skev wasn't mad. And I'm glad Donna was cool enough to agree to my smart ass comment trade. Now, I like the way you got that designed. I'm just sitting there looking, and is that about the length of a stock chassis, David? That what you got on the screen there?
Finished that deal, man. I don't know.
Was,
No, it's not. It's definitely shorter. I got to tell you that right now.
is it shorter? Okay. All right. Yeah.
Then
So
like
it's probably about that length then.
a regular stock, like a deadbolt.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's way shorter than a deadbolt. Yeah, because like the front end was gone. Let's see, what am I doing here? Close that. Let's do this. Oh, you bastard!
Now this could be a pleasing experience if I get used to wearing these headphones, because the part I don't like is where you stick them down in your ear. They hurt. Or even if you change the little heads on them and stuff to make them to where they're not so big, it's, I don't know, maybe I need to clean my ears off more often or something. I don't know. But the skid's 25. So, oh, okay. See, look there.
Right here, I cut it
All
off.
kinds of
So
tools.
I'm gonna put holes in
Right.
here for the shock mount,
Gotcha.
and so that's it. I mean, the front wheel will be way out over here.
Yeah. It reminds me of something.
Okay, so the skid, if that design works out, the skid will be more in the rear of the cab than
Skid's gonna
forward of the cab.
That's going to be forward of the
be in
cab.
the cab, yeah, because look at skid was gonna go right, if you can see my cursor right here, and that's gonna be the center of the motor.
Yeah.
Okay.
My motor is gonna sit right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about like that. Yeah. So yeah, the tranny sits back farther.
Yeah.
They usually do back up.
Because I don't want this sticking out anywhere out in here, because I got links going to be right here for the top.
Right.
I got a link right here coming off the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the same thing here and here, and then shock will come up there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at how you have that designed and how you said that notch out is for the rear of the cab.
Yeah, if you look in there.
So your transmission is going to be about the B pillar of the cab.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. Well, let's find out. Let's see.
Yeah, here in a few. But check this out, Thompson. I knew I'd seen that front end look just the way that you did this part of the front end. And there's a lot difference in between here and here to the skid than yours. But it was just that little triangle on that front end that was cut out. I was like, I've seen something that looks sort of like that, and it's where I had that piece of a zip tie across through here. It made it look like the front end of your chassis. I was like, what in the hell do I remember seeing that from? I was like, wait a minute. But your front end on the chassis is a little bit shorter than the front end on this one. I think that's going to make it pretty cool. Man, I like watching stuff like that.
I'm going to go grab it. Hold on.
Okay.
Looks like it just got finished.
Yeah, that's what I flipped right over as soon as it did it. It looked like, but I love just sitting there watching shit like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, from the front bolt, pretty much of his skid to the front of his chassis is a little bit shorter than Sandwich. So you can judge by that a little bit, but I think that's actually going to help the fucking performance of of his rig compared to this one tremendously, to be honest.
Yeah.
This truck is awesome. I love this truck. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this truck, but if the link placements and the shock placement was a little bit shorter back, as in the case with David's chassis right there, I think it would help this one out a little bit. I think that's the one thing that can be done to this one, other than having just a whole new chassis system remade, because there's so much super glue and baking soda on this one that it weighs a hell of a lot more. But there is new sandwich parts coming, by the way. All right, let's see who Mr. Zoo's got here. Zookeeper has arrived.
That's going to go way.
I got you.
Thing disappeared.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down. So yeah, Alex, you was almost dead nuts on it, buddy, right at the B pillar.
Maybe just
Just a little bit forward. Yep. But that's going to be sweet, David. Oh, shit. P-Max took a jump.
And I left it short because I want to make a hinge for this thing to swing open.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing with tonight.
That's a pretty sweet looking stuff there, sir. Pretty sweet looking stuff there.
Good work, man. Let's close this. Go back to this.
Dang, we lost some of our people that was in the chat. I hate to see that. We got 2 in the chat. Everybody say hi if you would. I know Earl's probably still here. He might be asleep.
It's Sunday. People got to work.
Well, I mean, man's been working his butt off and not feeling good, and got all his hair off to give to some.
That's a bummer. I mean,
somebody needs it, Okay. Patrick's still here and Earl's here. Okay, cool. And I was talking about this daggone sandwich. Sandwich has been broke a couple times, and I've glued and baking soda are back together. But every time she's been broke, it's been my fault. So I can't say that there's anything wrong with this chassis. And for another one, you can ask Earl, you can ask Alex, and you probably even ask Thompson. This thing has been thrown across this room 4 or 5 times, and I don't throw stuff easily whenever I get agitated at it. I want it to get broke whenever it hits the closest thing that it hits, and it didn't break. I broke it trying to put a daggone receiver up underneath this hood and not taking the rubber bands off the damn springs or off the shocks, and was sitting here like this and was pushing on it, and prick, smash! Just trying to hold because I was doing this and trying to maneuver. All right. Patrick's trying to figure out how to make stuff on his 3D printer. You trying to design your own files, Patrick, or are you talking about just getting a file from somewhere and printing it off yourself? Because if you're talking about designing your own files, it's going to be need to learn CAD, from what I hear. And yeah, okay. AutoCAD.
Some kind like teeter tonker. What a teeter tonker.
Damn, David, you've been hanging around me too much. Oh God,
that was a good one.
That was good. I see. I done Tinkercad.
There you go.
Yeah. Sun shines on a dog's ass once in a blue moon. But you can get those files off there, and then you can manipulate those files. But you have to put it in a CAD program to manipulate the files, right, David?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
So to make an STL file, you got to write an STL file. I know that, but to get
you have to get into the program to make that though. So you got to pick a program,
right?
And that program is going to make that STL file, and then you're going to save that STL file to your computer.
Right. Okay. See, that's the part that's got me a little bit.
And then from your
computer, on the heavy side.
Yeah, I was only able to make one thing on Tinkercad, and that was the tonneau cover for those Fords.
I'd love to know where some bitch went.
That was simple because it was take this size rectangle, then you take a smaller rectangle that's a little bit thicker, and you embed them together in the program, and that's how the tonneau cover was made.
Cool. Yeah, that's exactly how it's done. I mean, it's called Mattermind. Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Hold on.
Yeah, because I need to write this shit down. Because I got an eidetic memory, but it's just for freaking stupid ass music.
come back to this. Close.
We're an 18-digit VIN number for 15 years.
We're getting some holes in there. Okay, what are we doing now? Let's here. It is called Matter Control.
Matter control. MATTR control.
MATTER Control.
Control. Okay.
And that's,
Thank you.
I use it. I'll open it up right now and you can see it.
Yep.
Takes a minute, man. My computer's a little slow when we're online.
Hey, brother, I'm running an HP notebook. Originally was a 7th gen Core 17 Intel processor. I don't know what it has in it now. I'm pretty sure it's what it still has in it.
I'm gonna have to get that one that Earl got.
I've been thinking about getting that too. It seems like it's a pretty handy dandy little unit, and it's not very financially unresponsible.
This is the
Now,
bed.
that's pretty cool.
This is the bed for this right here.
For that nice one,
For
right?
this Nissan.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was doing in here. Oh, I was trying to fucking fix these holes. Somebody put holes right here. A whole bunch of holes, and I tried to cover it up, but you're still gonna still be able to see it. Yeah.
Now, it must have been going a bike rack or something on the back of it, because that's the position that the bike racks that Nissan sold with those trucks had. Earl says he's still happy with that computer. That's cool, man. I'm thinking about getting one of those, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm going. When I get the money, it's just got to get that money saved up.
Oh shit!
Let's open something. What do we open? What do we?
That one. Yeah, that one right there, and the 5th one down. I don't know which one the 5th one down is, but we'll take that one. Yeah, sure, that one right there.
Dodge Ram. Here's Here is, how about...
I need to learn how to take pre-existing body files and make them thicker, because some of those files are only single wall thickness and they print thin as hell.
Yeah, because what they did is they're a 10 scale and then they shrink it down.
And that don't shrink down the thickness.
It don't work.
Right.
Makes everything thin, but you can get that's
when
that happens.
Yep. That'll be good, brother. Get some sleep, man. You need the beauty sleep for sure, but you need to sleep and rest.
This is the one
for your brain too.
Hey, where did it just go? F1.
But yeah, that's sort of what I was getting to about the scales of the RC cars a while ago, going down. That there's going to be somewhere where the performance ability and the small scale is not going to be copacetic. And that's sort of like where you're talking, they're taking a 10 scale and they're downsizing it to an 18 scale, and it's not working because it's taking the thickness of that 10 scale and ratioing it down to 18 scale, and it won't work because 18 scale is way too thin of a body or whatever, a system to work in that size.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It makes it too thin to where it's actually going to be useful.
And you see, that's why I bought that Toyota body from Eric, because I saw in the photos, somehow he had it to where that wall thickness on like the doors and everything was thick, It wasn't going to be very fragile and thin and all that.
Now, what you got going on there, Mr. David?
This is a 3D file that you can print, and it's a 3-wheeler. And it has everything.
No shit.
I'm pulling it apart right now off the chassis.
Okay.
It comes on the chassis where everything goes, but you got to pull it apart to
get it to print.
Print everything.
Right. I got you. Yeah. Now, is that a 10 scale or 6 scale? I mean,
This
But,
is
yeah.
probably 18th.
Oh, so that's a little one. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Because the one that Urban Legend has and the one that Estep has, Eric Estep, are about, let me see here real quick so I can show you, and then I'll flip that back on there. About this big, David.
It didn't even have
The whole three wheeler is about that big right there. Um, and it looks like it's the same type of
this thing.
chassis that you're looking at right there. It looks sweet as hell.
Where'd that thing go? There it is. 345 millimeters. Let's see. Turn this on. 345 millimeters. Convert to inches. 13.
That's 14 inches.
Roughly 13 and a half. Yeah, 13.9.
Okay. Yeah, because 150 is right at 6.
Yeah, so that's pretty close to a 10 scale.
Okay, so that's the size I was thinking of. Okay, that's probably the same program that Urban Legend RC and that Eric Estep
It's a file. It's a free file.
made. Yeah. They're sweet as hell.
But I just never did with it. I was like,
never did do it.
Never did it. Nope.
The reason that I say it's probably the same files because that skid or the chassis right there, looks almost identical to the one that Urban printed out. Now the one that Eric Estep had, I'm not quite sure, but it looks similar too. But that's all that is to that whole chassis right there is those 12 parts.
Yeah, and not a lot.
That's wild.
I got it all, but yeah.
So you have to add down. Does that print the axle or the axle and everything, or do you have to buy an axle to put in it?
No, it has everything.
Okay, that's what I. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, awesome.
And how you do
yeah, so you can take that differential, say, or that transmission or whatever, right there, and it's
rear axle.
Right. I got you.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's then, and that will go on to that, and then what did I do?
Now,
Drive shaft. Okay. This is the drive shaft right here. This somehow goes in.
Okay.
This goes in there, this goes in there, and then on the motor.
Okay.
Let me see.
All right.
Let's.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Clear this and restart over. Here, open, and this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it doesn't have. No, wait. Whoa, what is all this? Where did everything go? Maybe it's this one. No, maybe you're right, man. It's missing things.
Well, I just wondered if you had to add like a axle shaft, like say a 5 millimeter metal shaft that went in between the two wheels or whatever.
What's it missing? It's missing something. What happened?
Well, it looks like the wheels are offset for one.
They are offset. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a motorcycle with the drifts with the side.
Oh, okay. See, his was just like a three-wheeler, like a Big Bear.
I think. I'm not for sure, Nate, but that's what I
think. That would make sense. That would make sense like a three-wheel drift cart. That's pretty sweet, though. I see what you're saying now about them being offset. I thought that might have been where the mess up was, but
this I thought.
It's just my thinking.
But I don't know, man. I'm tripping out now because I could have swore that was in there. That goes in there.
Oh, shoot.
What happened?
It looks to me like there ought to be an axle coming out of that wheel, right?
Oh, there should be. And I thought I seen one.
What if there's only one drive wheel and the other wheel isn't a drive wheel? It's just a holder wheel. Stabilization or something. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your drive wheel's the one on the left and the other two are just make sure you don't fall over wheels.
And then you got this one. This is a good one.
I'm trying to talk Eric into making a 350 twin Banshee, 24/18 scale that I can use one RC parts on to power it. Because Alex then got the squishy stuff between my ears working, and I want to take his idea with going diecast and do it with going. Christopher Will, thank you, Patrick, thank you. That's a good looking little buggy right there.
That's free too.
Heck yeah.
I got that one printed up.
Do you? I knew you was talking about doing a buggy. I didn't know if you ever did one or not.
Yeah, I did that
I'll
one.
tell you what, though. I love watching those. Hell yeah.
Almost.
Pat Joker printed that one. He said, I like that one. It reminds me of a Fox Body Mustang, too.
It's a free
Can you see it?
file.
I can see it.
I'm
Yeah. I
That
hear you.
FreeCAD you're messing with, is that FreeCAD 1.0?
Free CAD 2.0.
2.0?
2.0, yep. 64-bit.
64 to them bits.
64-bit.
And you know that I didn't know that there was a difference in between a bit and a byte.
Yep.
And not just the spelling of it being different. But,
now it goes up to T's, I do believe, like something like, what do they call it?
Yeah. Yeah, terabytes.
Terabyte, yeah, there you go.
Yep. I got 5 T's of that.
You got 5?
And yep. It's external hard drive. And I gotta put all my stuff on from my computer so that I can get my email back and my photos because my Google is full. Your account is full. Well, I went through and probably deleted what, Alex, 550,000 emails that night or more.
Something like that.
You can only do 100 at a time, and I'm bitching the whole time because you can only do 100 at a time to clear out my Gmail so that I can use my Gmail again. Well, after I did that, my Google account said it's full, and it's full of pictures, and full of this, and full of that. And some of these pictures I want to keep. They're good pictures, and they're videos and stuff that I want to keep and shit like that.
I really do need to get me some more TLA Plus so I could try to print out some of these chassis that RC Remedy sent me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Nice did send you some, didn't he?
Yeah. He sent me a good bit of stuff that I need to try to figure out.
Yeah, there you go. I got to move that. That reminds me. Hold on. What is it?
Why'd you solo me?
I thought you were showing us something. Are you not?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll
mine's
unsend
running
this
right
second.
now.
Oh, okay. I'll resend. I'll take you off right here in a second. I'm trying to put the logo there, and that. Okay. There. That way, it had my damn buttons covered up where I could solo or unsolo, and I couldn't get there because it was underneath the banner that's now over here. It says live on the left.
Yeah.
It was over on the right, and that's where the buttons are to solo and unsolo you, and I couldn't get there from here.
Yeah. I'm going to check Amazon again, see if they shipped out the stuff I'm waiting on for this rig.
Now, what you're doing there is just lining up all your holes that you're getting ready to put into that print for your shock and shock mounts, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And the distance between.
Yeah, in between the top row and the next row, and the distance between the left row and the right row.
Right.
Yeah, your X and Y.
Let's see.
We
want 3 millimeters. 3.
So,
oh, that's a big gap.
What is it,
7
Alex?
stops away, and then I can put a motor in this thing and do the links the way I want to do the links.
7 stops away. Oh, that's right. It's still, well,
It's 9
Well,
o'clock
it's
right now.
9 o'clock, and it's 7 stops away. Wow, they deliver after 9 at y'all's place?
Yeah, I'll get deliveries here at 1, 2 in the morning from Amazon.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's wild. I've never heard of that. But I
Well,
don't have an Amazon anywhere close either. We don't have an Amazon delivery service. We got to wait on USPS, FedEx, or the mail.
yeah, I think what they do is some of those real late deliveries, they wait until a worker gets off of work that's coming this way. Because, like, this delivery driver will be in her personal vehicle tonight.
They might just be Uber or DoorDash people too. I didn't think about that. You know, they might actually just have DoorDash.
I don't think DoorDash will go freaking from Springs to here.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, maybe that's what they're doing or something. I don't know. All right. I can do this, David. I can do this.
Do what? You can
I
do
really
it.
think I can. I can do it. You can do it.
Anybody can do it. I can do it.
You can do it all night long. Yeah, probably as long as I have one of them blue pills, I probably could.
What was it, man? I used to remember the measurements, and now you forget because the measurements of the holes. It was like 28, and then 7. Yeah, yeah, that's.
Are you using an SCX 24 skid style or an AX 24 skid style?
Oh no! I'm gonna go ramp crab skid style.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference in between the ramp crab and SCX and the AX skids? I'm just asking because I don't know. You know that, David. I'm
There's a
just
little
asking to be smart ass.
There's a little difference.
There is a little difference.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I can probably demonstrate that difference because I just
don't know where I set it at. What the hell?
I just dumped it all out on this table before I'd show you. I know difference, I think. And I'll let you go ahead and explain it whenever you get a chance. Because I know I'm not going to find what I was thinking of.
See. Yeah, so.
Yeah, ramp crab.
I got a ramp crab chassis sitting right in front of me, and I know the two center holes are 10 mils apart.
Yep.
From center to center.
Not 11. Yeah, 10 mils, 11. I'm actually coming up with 11.
Okay.
Nope. You're on the money. Nope. You're on the money right there. 11, 5, 11. I don't know. 10, 5, 11.
Okay.
10, 5. I'll say 10, 5.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Going twice. Sold the man with the zoo.
It will. The plastic.
Yeah, that's the chassis I'm working with on this build is that ramp crab. So I have that ramp crab AX 24 style skid on it.
Right. What did I just say? 10, 10.5.
10.5 to 11.
I'm going to go 10.5.
Somewhere around in there.
It's like right there.
Now, I know that the reactive terrain Bulldog skid is way different than any other skid I've seen in RCs. It only has front lower link mount positions on the skid. The rear link mount, lower links, are mounting to the chassis. And me and Alex was thinking that something was up there and that how the triangulation work, but it does work.
No, the triangulation is going to work. The only difference between the Axe skid and the SCX 24 skid is the Axe only has designations for the lower links on the skid.
The upper link. Yeah, the upper link.
SCX 24 has all 4 provisions.
Yeah. Yep. And then on the Bulldog transmission or skid, you only have 2 positions for links, and it's the two floors.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was talking about because, with having both your rear upper and lower links mounted to the chassis, that doesn't get you your triangulation much, but you mounts the upper links to the outside of the chassis outboard, and it helps.
That's
You got
just
a
like
big long son of a bitch.
That's it.
the Huntsman's skid. He's got all 4 provisions, front and rear, but he made sure this skid was the length it needed to be to make the wheelbase he wanted.
Yeah, well, that's basically what he did with the Bulldog too. Is where he positioned the rear links. He said if you put deadbolt links on the Bulldog, it'll make a Gladiator wheelbase.
Yeah.
Where in the hell's that dog at?
5 meals. Here, and then from here to here is 2.5.
Have a good one, Patrick.
5.
Hey, later, Patrick.
Peace. All right.
Weird.
Here we go. Bam.
There's a dog barking from a new place. It's just weird from where it's coming from.
And then our squip. Come on, man. What is this thing? Always fucking with me. Always fucking with me. There, bam. Our skid will go right there. Boom, boom. Yeah.
I like Thompson. He talks to himself like I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got it, huh?
Dumbass.
Always. Frame, huh? Like he would sit right here, have a big old motor, some bars.
Hell yeah. We like big motors and bars.
Yep.
Like
Okay, so
titties and beer too.
So we're gonna put our top links on the rail. So now we gotta put some holes.
Yeah.
The holes. Here's right here. Let's go. How many? Let's do this real quick. Let's go 1.
Hey guys, I got to take the Cracker Coal Company safety man and take him outside to pee. He needs his escort. He's scared.
That's a good thing. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, Patrick's cool dude, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm going to keep talking. I want to see how far my Bluetooth reaches. So, if I cut out, I'm sorry I won't be able to hear you, but I'll let you know. I just got to take him out real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. So, guys, he's in charge. Y'all better behave. Because he's got as much power as I do on this channel. He'll put you in timeout. Behave. I'm back. Been sitting there cotton mouth for a daggone ever. Have a fresh pop I just poured an hour ago. Oh, no. I'm not going outside with you. It's too cold. Come on. I'll stand here. Can you still hear me out?
You're breaking up already.
How about now? Is it better?
Still breaking up.
Still breaking up. That's why I'm on the side of that wall. Now you can probably hear me good, can't you?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of this wall. Yeah, Bluetooth's not like Wi-Fi. It doesn't go through walls easily.
Whoa, you're breaking up bad, or is that me?
Yeah, you should muted yourself.
That was me, huh?
No, that's Nathan that was breaking up that bad.
Oh. Okay, what did I do? I got 3 holes. What am I doing? Okay, those are going to be 1.5. Okay. Why did I do that? No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, what did you do? Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd kind of hate to do it because the 3D printer is for my kid, but I probably should, instead of waiting on him, I should try to learn as much as I can with it myself because he ain't using it.
Yep. I mean, it's for the whole family.
All
Anyway,
right, so I see where Earl has the problems. Just a second, gentlemen.
and it's
Oh, wait a
funner when you learn it and he learns it, then you both can start to talk and communicate with each other about it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's just it. Like, I didn't want to feel like I'm forcing him into learning anything, so I'm waiting on him. I told him whatever he wants to learn with it, I want him to do some learning, and he can communicate it to me, and I can learn, and then we can go from there.
So I know why Earl has such a problem, because whenever I lost service with my Bluetooth, whenever I started getting the echo. Did you all hear the echo whenever you were talking? Just a second ago.
I heard some poof.
But it's not there now, right?
Nope, you're clear now.
Yeah, it's whenever these Bluetooths jump in and out of Bluetooth is where it starts giving the echo, the reverb or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. You go ahead.
You're good.
You're good, yeah. Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa, he said.
Yeah, it's like
Uh-huh.
I hate. I don't know if I need a new mouse, but when I instead of throwing it, I hit it against the table. My mouse is a little beat up, It doesn't.
Yeah, Dave.
It
These
looks like
aren't
you
like the
deleted
old
the
style
chassis and just have holes.
They're laser now. They don't have the little tracking ball to where you smack them and they work.
Yeah, that's what this got a little.
Oh, you said yours is laser too. Okay.
But the little ball thing here, I go down, it goes up.
Oh no, I was talking
like,
about the ball on the bottom of the laser that we used to have back in the day.
Then they're like, it's tripping.
Yeah.
That's okay though. I mean, it's my fault.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you have any dust on the surface that you are using your mouse on too, it'll make it go crackhead. It'll go full crackhead on you. You got to watch. There was some fiberglass
Hey,
stuff.
we can't have electronics going full Nathan.
Amen to that. Because Cybernet would be enforced if electronics went full Nathan. It would mean Skynet was online, which I think Skynet's already online. It's called Google.
I like Google.
I Google.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Close.
Now, since I see you're adjusting all the holes on your chassis, David, every set of holes you do you like to have them lined up above each other, or do you try to oscillate the rows a little bit so that way if you move up, you can either move forward or back with links or something like that, just a hair?
I've been known to do that. Like when I come up to a situation like right here, I'm gonna hold
Let me get you on solo there. There you go.
Put them right here. Okay, but then I want another hole. Maybe I'll put one here and one right here. So there's only two there now.
Yeah.
This will give me that what you're talking about.
Yeah.
More options. It gives me more options. Yeah.
We like options.
5, but not all the time. But sometimes I do. I mean, I've been known to keep them all going in like in a, I don't know, call it an angle or something. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. That's this. Let go.
Now I figured that where the people would have their holes lined up and then have them staggered, I figured that they had that to save space get more holes in a area than what you should be able to.
It's all preference, whatever you want.
I was just wondering if it had anything to do with being structurally sound, but then Alex said what he said, and it made sense that way too, to where you could move it up or back if you moved forward or back if you moved it up or down too. So
Yeah.
because with the way that the geometries and stuff works on these 4-link systems, it seems to me like you would have to do it sometimes. I don't know. I'm probably thinking too hard.
You always do.
I know, right?
Oh,
That's God honest truth. I wish I could
now
throw
like
something
this here.
off.
This top roll, I think I'll just move it back one. Maybe.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, sorry, I was trying to yawn and I couldn't.
That's that's useless right there. That's never gonna have a. From what I think.
Which one, the top left one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, with how close it gets to that very edge.
Yeah, this one.
Well,
Right here.
and it's how close you're going to be getting to your transmission and motor mounts too, depending on, because I know on a lot of chassis that you have to put some of your links on the chassis rail before you put the damn motor on the skid, or put the motor in the skid in.
Man, look at that.
Yeah.
That works better. I should put one more right here, huh? Just to have it.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Oh, or delete it.
Don't delete it. Just clone another one right here.
You put a happy little circle right here and another little happy circle right here.
Right there, wherever you want them.
Thompson,
Ooh, that's
Ross,
looking
RC.
good. That's looking good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And
I
the
like what
chassis
you're going.
one's there.
I like where you're going with that. I can understand where you're going.
Yeah,
I see.
Okay, now I got to put some up in here. I can do.
Yeah, that section of rail looks like it's going to be fun to try to put a couple of holes.
I bet I just go like this.
Shit.
Oh, yeah,
I
suck
ain't
it
smoking.
back.
I'm
Make
talking
them.
like this.
Just a little bit. Give me a little room now.
Yeah.
Because this is just decorations. This is to take out material because that's a lot more to print that you don't want to be printing for no reason.
Yeah.
Right. Make a lot of sense there. And whenever you can save waste, that's good.
Let's see how we do these ones. Let's do this like this. First,
Better for the pocketbook anyway, ain't it?
First, we're going to put a little arc in here. So we'll put a little arc right here, right there. Little arc. How big of an arc? Bigger arc, little arc. Let's put, not that. No, we don't want that. Undo.
That's just a little bit too big, bud.
It's a little too big. Let's undo that. Come on, undo. What?
Clicked on the wrong one.
It was doing the wrong one. We'll go back. There, okay. And then go back one more. There, okay. Now we're back. Okay, we want to put the arc. Why do I want the arc? I totally forgot now. I know I want to put okay, because I want to put holes. So I'm going to put an arc right here. Here to here. And it's going to be right there. Ooh, I might go bigger. Let's find out. I want the arc, and the only reason I want the arc is to put the circles on it. So now I can put a circle here. I can put a circle right here.
Okay.
If it works.
Throwing down now, yeah.
Oh, I screwed it up. This has got to go small. Come on, let go. I'm going to get a new mouse. I got to get a new mouse. I'm going to make this 1.3. No, 1.5. Let's go 1.5. And okay. Okay, now that's that one. Okay, now we can go and try this again. There's one right there.
And a happy little hole right here.
And a happy little hole right there.
You know, it's so amazing that man was so gentle and easygoing with everything that happened with him through his life.
Let's see what that looks like first. Let's go. Who's that?
Bob Ross.
Whoa, Bob. I don't know Bob Ross. Who's Bob Ross?
He was the happy little painter guy that was always stoned with the fro. And this little tree lives over here.
What the hell?
You don't know who I'm talking about?
Nope. What is he? Who is he? How is he?
He was on PBS and he did nature scenes, and he has this big. He was a white boy with a big old fro, like 70s disco fro. You know, Shaft fucking fro. And he said, "Oh yeah, we got a happy little tree right here. He'd teach you how to paint and stuff on PBS." And he was a big proponent of smoking pot.
I was just about to say that because you could tell in his voice he was just sound like he was always stoned.
Oh yeah, but
We'll just put a happy little tree right here and
and his little tree.
some more swooshes on this mountain.
You had to check. Just look him up one day, Thompson. You'll see what I'm talking about. And after seeing that, you'll be totally wilded out by seeing his demeanor and stuff on his show, and then find out that he was spec ops in Vietnam and did a lot of
Dude, this guy's so old. How old is he?
Violence, you know.
Yeah.
And then he comes on and he's showing you how to paint, and it's a happy little this and a happy little that, and you're like, dude, you're one of the baddest ass sons of bitches that ever in the United States Armed Forces, and you talk like this? It doesn't fit, you know?
Okay, something's wrong. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at all that. I didn't see that. See, that's running through there.
Uh-huh.
See that? Look at it. It ran right through. This hole fell out here.
Yeah, I saw whenever you made adjustments to your cutouts, it looked like your chassis moved. I didn't know if the whole thing just twisted or
it did. You're absolutely right. Because I didn't. If I take the time and lock every point down, because you have to lock every point down if you don't want it to move.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I was trying to get by and
get by without locking them all down and just placing points, and then lock it all down at once.
Like you can lock down certain points. Will lock almost the whole thing down if you do it right.
Right.
But you just got to find that right. Those
right.
And it's all part of the process. Like I said, dude, I would never sit here and play on a computer like Nick or Eric or those guys who do this for a living.
Yeah. So I wish I would have stayed into the damn programming and stuff whenever I was a kid.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see what came in. Endura?
There. Just started over, he says.
Yeah.
Start over, no.
Oh, shit.
Over.
What time is it getting to be anyway?
Come on, it is 9:30 my time.
Yeah, 11:30 here, which I forgot. I worked all day yesterday and
What the heck is
got up early this morning. Well, coughed my head off all freaking night. Didn't get any sleep.
That sucks. No sleepy. Gotta sleepy. I slept pretty good last night, man. I think I only woke up.
Glad you did.
Cool.
Yeah. Come on. Is this gonna work?
For me.
Go back. Come on, go back. It's not going back. Oh, it went back. Something went back. Something happened. Can I go back one more?
Yeah, moved back something on them March dots,
They're
but it didn't
disappearing
move
now.
Yeah.
everything.
The whole chassis shifted before you laid the arch, so you'd probably have to back till you.
Oh, that's what it was, David. It just moved the chassis to the left of the holes a few millimeters and up a few millimeters. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
now let's lock this in. We can lock it in by this point, probably.
We should have probably.
When this happens, when you get this and you move it out of spot, just take it out, whack out, make it a whack out.
Yeah.
Let go. So now it's all fucked up. Now and then you just back
You
up.
just go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then go back in, try to hit the right button again. Okay, now we can go down. Oh, this thing's messed up. My mouse.
Right, see that? Yeah. That right there was the best piece of advice that I could have got on this for like doing this stuff, because I forgot about how the program will let you accidentally grab stuff and it will hold on to it, like if your mouse is messing up like yours is, and it will drag stuff. I forgot you can always undo or go back.
Now, it's like right now it's double constraints, and I can't be double constrained. I can only be one constraint, 1 point. So there's a point that I have 2 constraints on, and it's saying no, you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
So I just cancel that move and go, okay, then it's locked in already. I know it. So now I can go back. Oh no, look at this right here. What the hell?
Nope. Yep.
What happened? I want to go back. Is that going to take my measurements away? Yep. Damn it. What is going on? I don't know. I fucked up.
That's probably where we're sitting here asking.
No, I didn't. The overall is where I fucked up. I should have went from this point to that point. If I can ever get it to work. Because I don't have an overall constraint. The overall constraint. So I gotta go there to there. This chassis is 148 millimeters. It's 148 millimeters long.
That might be right at a deadbolt chassis, huh?
Now I gotta go and reprint it to see if it lines up back up with this one. Fuck shit.
Oh no, that is a short chassis.
It all shifted.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's what you're into. If you guys like it,
Dude, I'm telling you what.
if you learn it, I love bullshitting about it with everybody. So, people who know how to do it, and they can teach me too.
You just showed me the most information that I've learned about doing that ever. Was just right there where you was messing stuff up on accident. And didn't showing how you got back out of it.
Here's another one for you then. Before you do anything, save as.
Save as, and then
save as. So let's give it a name. What's the name of this thing? Test chassis. Let's go test rail. For now.
Yeah, this shooter chassis is right at 137. So I knew it was close.
So now we can, no matter what happens now, you can delete this whole thing, and you'll always have that file. So right now, this is my
solid.
file.
Right.
This is what I have in my file.
Now, if you modify that file,
I can modify it. Yep.
Save it as.
Yep.
And it will replace that file if you wanted it to, or you can save it as its own file because it's been modified, and that way you still got your original file.
I think anytime you do save as, it duplicates it, and you can type it as like V2 or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. It saves it as an addendum or as a add-on to the original file, but you still have your original file. That's what I'm trying to get out of the squishy stuff. But
Yeah.
between my ears out the output device. That's a pretty cool chassis too.
It's my copy of the ramp crab.
Is that the ramp crab I was going to say? I've seen something
That's not
similar.
the ramp crab. That's my copy of it.
Right.
I'll
Right.
show
Right.
you the ramp crab. I did a copy of it too. Let me see.
Sure. Yeah, I got the ramp crab chassis right here.
Let me see. Let's open.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ramp crab is C, right? C.
Yeah.
No,
That's what Nathan
R.
telling me about the revolver that he's coming out with is a TCRC or whatever chassis that he's making his own.
Who's that?
Nathan, the guy, the NSCRC that makes the bullet, the shooter. The revolver, the newest sibling to the bunch, is coming out, and it's started off life as one of the free files or whatever on Thingiverse or whatever. But he's changed it,
This
you know, modified it, made it his own, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
come on.
I think it's pretty cool. And it's basically taking the bullet and the Samet and the shooter chassis and giving you both best of each out of both of them.
This thing is crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
Oh, don't do that. What did I do that for? I don't know why I did that.
Now,
I don't want to flip it though.
flip it, rub it down. Whoa.
Flip
Buddy.
it. And then I'm gonna go here. So this is the ramp crab.
Okay.
No, this isn't the ramp crab either. I modified this one too.
Yeah. It
Well, I was
looks
gonna say, I can see the
semi-close to the
difference in
ramp
between
crab.
the one you had pulled up and that one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
I have it.
Yeah.
I opened it up tonight, and I was looking at it tonight, so I know it's in here.
hey, Nathan.
Yeah, I was looking for my mouse.
Hey, whenever you go, you just let me know. I'm out with you, bro.
Oh, no, you're good, but hold on, Alex. I'm trying. Yeah, right there.
See, that's
Yeah,
the
right.
style of chassis he's looking for
Yeah.
right there.
I see how he changed his.
Yeah. That's the one right there. It's got the forward
Yeah.
scoop on the front and the back.
And the rear scoop on the back.
Scoop
Yeah.
on the back. Yeah.
Yep.
But there you go.
Thank you, Alex. Still got 4 in the chat. What's up, everybody? Say hi. Make sure you hit the like button, the thumbs up, the subscribe. And if you are following me on Facebook, you can get page subscriptions now on WB Rednecks RS. And you can give me stars. I like stars. Stars are everywhere, it says. Stars help out too. So anytime anybody wants to donate to the Redneck RC cause, you're more than welcome to do it that way. And thank you. If you did.
Is there anybody listening?
It's okay. We're allowed to be still be.
How many people we got in the chat? Is what I'm trying to
We
say.
got 4.
We got 4.
We got 4, yeah.
There you go.
Yep. I was actually surprised that we had any with Jason going live. But I'd already put it out there and I didn't want to lie to all my cool and badass followers and subscribers.
Yeah. I don't know if Beard's still on or not, so
I don't know
might
either.
get more.
I turned it off for a while ago because I was not paying attention to my live stream and was paying attention to his.
That's the skid. That's the ramp cast.
Yep.
You want to go live and bullshit with people, but yet not pay attention to them? What the heck?
Yeah, I just had that. I didn't think that was very copacetic. You know?
What?
Yeah. I used them daggone old left coast surfer words, copacetic. and stuff.
I can't find it, man. It's in there somewhere though.
He said it's in there somewhere, right? I understand, dude. Totally.
It popped up the ramp crab skid plate that I did.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now, I ordered those Pro Steer axles from Endura for the Bulldog, the ramp crab, deadbolt high clearance links, Endura 43 millimeter shocks.
Why? Why didn't you just make some links?
Because the only tap and die set that I have right at the moment are all SAE.
It don't matter. Just any
And all of the stock that I have is metric. And
metric
I
millimeter.
didn't have any linky ball ends. And it was just this time it was easier to pay $10 for a set of aluminum high
That's
clearance
not bad,
links.
though. $10 ain't bad though. That's a good deal.
You know, I mean, the $10 it was worth not having to fool with it. Now, this set of links that I got on the back of the Bulldog right here is the ones that I originally made, the rear ones that I drilled the holes in and flattened the steel out with, that are still holding true and being awesome, like they have been for the last year. And I love them. Everybody's like, well, how do you get your suspensions to work? And shit, look how loose them things are. I said, that's the reason my suspension works like it does, because it's not bound tight. And that's the problem I was having with CD, is it's still somewhat tight, but not as bad. I loosened up some of the bolts, and that helped, but I still think that thing should get more flex than that. I don't know, maybe not.
Well, as long as you don't have it binded up on the chassis rails.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By not putting spacers on your shocks. Yeah. That might help.
All this crap. All this crap. This is crap.
Well, I'm a dumbest sometimes.
Organize your stuff too, man. Just don't fucking throw it in there and put stupid names like Grill 2.
Right. Yeah, that right there is my problem, because
Hood
I
2.
would end up forgetting to name the files, and I would have
I don't know what the hell that
86795555551, 86755599552. And I'd be like, oh man, what the hell was this? And then I'd have to look at the date and try to figure it out. And
There you go. I've done that, yeah. Done that too. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
But yeah, we'll put this kind of style wheel on this truck, you know, the white wagon wheel spokes. And then
I might definitely look through a little
I'm
bit.
trying to decide what size tires. And I believe, like Alex said, for C2 truck, I mean, I'm well within the tire size to be C2, but it just doesn't quite look right with 62 millimeter tires on it. Looks like it could use some smaller ones. But
Test. What did I call that thing? Test rail.
test chassis.
Rail. Test rail.
Yeah, test rail.
It's real.
Let's find
But
out.
I don't know. I might leave them that size, because you know, we like big tires. We like big tires on our trucks over here in West Baghdad, Virginia. We do. Mm-hmm.
Look at all these. Look at test 4, test 2, test 1, test.
Oh, I
Test.
forgot. Everybody said Omaha.
Yeah.
I gotta quit doing that.
Yeah. It might be easier for you if you just label that one something like a Nissan test rail.
Oh, there you go. Yep, that's what I'll do. Okay. It's
See,
there.
that's why I keep him around. He's pretty good. He's pretty good to have around.
Yeah, see, that's what I like. I mean, especially if you learn the program, you can be sitting here bullshitting with me about it.
Right.
I can't.
I'm going to go ahead, whenever I get all this Google shit fixed, I'm going to go ahead and download that CAD and that, not on my foot.
And just make sure to take everything off their computer, man. Like put it on your
Yeah, on my hard drive.
on a disc or on something, you know.
Yeah, I've got that external hard drive right there, that 5T. That's what I've got it for. And then Matter Control and the version 2 of the FreeCAD. Okay. Where'd my pencil go?
Matter Control. Yep, that's a good. That's. I mean, that's the one I've been using, but I hear Tinker. What'd you call Tinkercad?
Yeah.
Is better.
Tinkercad.
Tinkercad is better, is what I heard.
Now, I already have Tinkercad. I had it on my phone, but I took it off my phone because there's no use for it to be on my phone.
Yeah,
I was just looking at it, checking it out, and signing up for it.
Yep.
But I do have. I had it on the computer, but I didn't save it onto the computer. I just had to go back through.
It's crazy.
Check it out.
A lot of
The
this,
only thing my son was able to show me on Tinkercad is you basically start off with shapes and you have to do like the addition of another shape or the subtraction of another shape to get like your cutouts. Like how he does those 2 cutouts on that chassis rail. You'd have to be very simplistic with it. You'd have to be like, all right, it's got to be 2 rectangles. And then you put in the omission of that shape.
Yeah. And then you go in and you subtract it, and it will subtract that little part that you put in there.
Yeah.
That's the same as Matter. What is it called? Matter Control or something.
Matter Control, yep.
Matter Control. It's the same. That's the same, yeah. That's why I like it, because you can take the like you said, you take other people's files, you put it in there, and then you can pretty much destroy their file.
Right, and redo it to however you want.
And try to do it the way you want it. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And some people,
I like the way David said that. He said, and try to do it the way you want it, instead of like I said it, make it the way you want it.
Yeah. You can try, because I mean,
there's a very big difference in between those 2 statements.
Yeah. Eric is really good at it. X Lewis is, dude, I don't know how he does it, but anyway, he's good at it. So kudos to that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the LCG chassis that Alex has under that bug from Eric. I had the very first version of that one, and that was the one that I kept breaking, and it wasn't the 3D parts fault. It was Hulk smash, bull China shop, me. It wasn't any of the 3D printed parts fault. That's like on Sandwich where I broke her. It wasn't her. It wasn't Nathan's fault the way he made her or nothing like that, because like I said, it broke one time because of me being smashed, and then where I had the front links, the stock links, I Venom made high clearance links out of them, but they were stock links, so that made them really, really weak. I took a piece of steel rod, cut it, and made it the shape of those links, and then super glued and duct taped them to that fucking links, so it would stiffen them up and they wouldn't bend, you know, and bind up my transmission and shit on me. Well, at that comp, I didn't realize that one of those pieces of metal had come unglued and fallen out from under the tape that I could still see on that link. That's what broke Sandwich in half, because whenever I got it in that bind, that one link let it bend in, and whenever it bent in, that's what made it pull that front end down and break like that. Yep. And to be honest, it's wild as hell. If I go and go to a comp and run my truck, I run like shit. And it's my fault, not the truck's fault. But I go and run, say, Cobra Scale RC's Striker 2 chassis, the C2 class 10 scale chassis. I drive that son of a bitch like their daggone wheels ain't gonna fall off of it. I mean, I do good. I don't understand it. Why I can't drive my own that good. I guess because I build it. I don't care if I tear it up. It's his, so I drive it better so not tear it up. But
I don't know. You might have more confidence in other people's builds than you do your own.
Or maybe I have too much confidence in my builds.
Maybe.
That's what got me this. That's what got me this last comp big time. Because everybody was hitting the first gate. The first gate was hard, or second. First gate was hard, but it was at an angle coming up on a side hill, and then had two right. It was just you had to watch a video to see it, but I knew the way I was going to hit it and be able to make it through it, and I hit it and didn't make it through it. And Savage decided to roll over on her side, and whenever I hit the go button to make her flip back up onto her side, the wheels, she decided to jump off and jump out into the lava because the pile of rocks we were on, if you went into the grass, yeah, it was a boundary. Boundaries aren't good in competition, by the way, in case y'all didn't know that. I know that now. I hit that boundary on the first, in between the first and second gate, and I was like, well, what the hell? I was like, well, that was so many points. I was like, well, I'm done. I went ahead and tried to finish it out, but still got a DNF because I didn't make it in time. Because I was already aggravated and falling off the course and driving like an idiot, I guess. I don't know.
Well, only thing I could say at this moment is somebody pray for me because I got a little tiny ass set screw I got to try and set.
How tiny?
Is
2
it on a motor?
millimeters.
Give me
050?
1 second to put it on this little tool, and then we'll figure out how tiny this little freaking thing is.
Yes, go.
Wow. That is an itty bitty set screw. What is that, for a motor?
I can't even see it. It's like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, just a little tiny black dot.
And what are you putting that in?
I'm putting the Endura gear on the Endura Fat Viper.
Okay. So it was a motor set screw.
Yeah, it's a set screw for the gear, yep. And let me go ahead and pre-thread this on there before I even attempt to
There, I took you off solo so that you're not
put it on
Feel
the
it.
shaft. Off solo does what?
I took you off solo so that you don't feel like we're watching just you.
Oh, you're good. I don't give a
Somebody
shit.
sitting there watching me work unless they're trying to learn. But if somebody just sitting there watching me work just because they're bored and they're going to tell me every fuck up I make, I can't do it.
Well, that's the entirety of YouTube right there. You just explained.
But no, not really.
If
Not
you got yourself on YouTube going, yeah, you're gonna.
Well, but see, that's the thing. I
Watch
don't
it.
work whenever I'm on YouTube. If I do a video of demonstration video or how-to video, I'll film it before I'm on live. You know what I mean? And I don't usually work too much whenever I'm on the lives because I can't shut up long enough.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's the reason I think a lot of people that do like how-to videos and do them on the lives and stuff, or do wrench and bench or whatever, actually work on cars while they're on YouTube, are freaking gods because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't keep my mind on either what I'm talking about or the mind on what I'm working on long enough to accomplish any tasks.
Hey, come on. A little freaking tard.
I feel the same way. I feel like don't fuck up because if you click off of it, you'll start over.
Right.
On those when they turn green, when you're turning them green like that, if you miss one, just because you're off a little bit. Go fuck it.
Now what is it? Okay.
I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah, I didn't get to look in there.
Let's see. Boom, now they're all the same size. Now I go from here. See, I got to go into each one of these and hit the little dot.
Center dot.
like
to
that.
mark them
And now look at this one.
where you want
Grabbed it.
sticker. Right.
Grab it. Let go. There. Now it's green. Now I can make it level. Okay. Now I'm gonna go 3. Wow. Turn green. Let go. Okay, green. Come on. Turn green.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a mouse.
It's done, dude. This
Yep, go have to get a mouse because that's what's getting you there.
Okay. Yeah, that's slowing me down.
Yeah.
But it's my own fault. My own fault,
Well,
man.
hey, your brain is like mine. It moves faster than everything else. And everything else just needs to keep up with our brains. And a lot of times the tools we're using don't.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Okay. This one.
I can't stand motors like this.
What kind is it?
You're or Endure?
Well, it's not that it's Endura, and it's not that it's the motor itself, but the bolt spacings. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else this motor can go to, but it only gives you one set of holes for the bolt spacing you need for that particular one.
Yeah,
so
one's 12 and one's 14, ain't it?
Yeah, the exit of the wire is like you got it here or you got it here, and it's like shit.
Yes, I know very, very much so what you're talking about. Look
If
right
they
here.
would give me 2 sets of 12 holes and 2 sets of 14 holes, that would be freaking perfect.
Because look right there
better
where my wires are
freaking-
coming out from that motor on that goop. It's right there in the damn way of where everything is.
Uh-huh.
And if I clock it the other way, it don't work. Let me see. Where's the one that in bullet? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I showed it to you on the wrong truck. My bad. There. See how it's right there in the front?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's all up in the way.
Right.
I just showed it to you on the wrong unit. My bad.
One more thing. We want the shocks to be the same height. So I'm going to take this and this one.
You can take those 2 points and level those, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
Cool.
hopefully, it doesn't fuck everything up. Like that. There. Come right there. I fucked it up. Green. Quit it.
Come on, screws.
I love this thing. Okay, 1. See if you do it right, it will work for you.
Box. No.
And then we're gonna level it.
Jesus.
And
It did.
level.
Yep. I always wondered what that little level thing was for because whenever I was learning to mess with CAD in high school, I wasn't in a formal class. I was just learning from
Hey,
watching.
what did I tell you guys? Always save after you fucking done.
Yeah, because if not,
Saved.
Yep.
Because you can still fuck it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it works, man. Pretty easy.
That's freaking awesome. Thank you, Thompson. I appreciate that. I probably learned more about that than I would have if I would have been on watching YouTube videos and trying to learn myself. Just to remember, go back and remember.
If you want to learn that, you just get this in your computer and start playing, and then
Yeah, that's what I want to do
about it. But look at here now. I can round these edges if I want to. I click that little edge right there. I come here and I put a fillet on it, and then I'll make that about a 2 mil. 2 mil. Look at that. Ooh, that's a nice. I'm gonna do this one here. Add that. Oh, no, it won't let me. So let's go back. Click that one.
Nice.
Fill it. We're gonna go to
Now that is something that
close.
some of these 3D print guys need to learn to do as well, because there's some stuff I've got that has
Called
been
fine
3D printed that'll
detail.
touch you
The
fucking finger off.
fine detail. Look how smooth that is. Let's make it a little bigger.
It looks cool. I mean, it looks good. So I know it's not gonna cut
Let's
me.
see. Let's see. Oh, it's round now. Look at that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Where else? Here's another one. We can do this one here too.
I see. If you're anything like Grind Hard Plumbing, you'd be having hexagons everywhere.
Let's go up hexagons.
Yeah. Ethan, the dude on Grind Hard Plumbing, the mastermind behind most of their builds, he's been on a kick with his CNC machine. Anytime that he's building a chassis or a rail system or anything that has to do with one of their builds, it's got hexagons in it, because a hexagon is the unvalored shape of the geometry or something, is what he's of geometry or something. I can't remember exactly the way he worded it, because, you know, he's a smart guy. He uses all them college words all the time.
Smart guy.
But he's a redneck smart guy from Idaho. Yeah. Tell me how all that works into being a person. But yeah, very intelligent, very good engineer about what he's building and shit. And he's pretty much taught himself and went to school. But he puts hexagons in everywhere, like where you've got your two polygons over here.
Yeah.
As saving weight, he uses them hexagons to save weight. He built the world's biggest 3-wheeler. I don't know if you have seen it. He sits in the front wheel, and it's powered by an electric motor on that wheel, but on the powers of the back wheels is a turbo diesel out of a Volkswagen Jetta or something. And it's running 37-inch big old motor tires on it. Hummer drivetrain, I think. Axles and shit.
Yeah, people do some crazy stuff, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. I mean, he's got this big. He's from Idaho up there. I think it's Idaho, northern Idaho, where there's a lot of snow in the wintertime. So he was like, dude, he said, up here, you don't have much to do in the wintertime except for work and freeze. He said, so we built a shop and we just built all the stuff we like to play with in the summertime up here in the wintertime. And he said, sometimes we make stuff to play in the snow in the wintertime, but what are you going to do up in the rural part of Idaho? I guess you make a sit in the front wheel, fucking powered world's largest 3-wheeler, I guess. I don't know.
I like that dude that did there's like people who do the limos that are like got 3 drive wheels in the front, 3, 4, 5 in drive wheels in the rear, and then stretched out Mercedes. And the one I saw today was a Ferrari of some kind, and it was all limoed out.
Yeah, I've seen some of those builds. Those are pretty sick.
Dude, those people have got money.
Yeah.
Somebody got money. Ain't me though.
Why you need to stay in school, kids. But also go into the trades. There's nobody your all's age is coming into the workforce right now that want to get into the trades, and the trades is what keeps civilization working. If you didn't have somebody to build the house you're living in, you wouldn't be happy. If you didn't have somebody keeping the pipes clean wherever you go poo-poo in number 22, you wouldn't be happy. If you was out there wiping your ass with a bunch of daggone poison ivy, you wouldn't be happy at all. The trades are where it's at. Car mechanics. Any of your IT guys, that's a trade. Trades are the way.
How was your job? Did you get it all done?
If you don't want to work with your hands and in the trades, get you a daggone degree at something smart people do. Well, there's a lot of smart people that are in the trades. I'm not saying that, because most of the smartest people I know were in the trade.
Did you do your job, Nate? Get it done?
What job?
Didn't you have a job at the RC track or something?
Oh, I went and helped. I went and helped TJ move the course from the mall crawl down to the shop today. I do need to go down there and fix his water feature in the course. He's got a big old tub that he's using for a pond and making waterfall and this, that, and the other. And his holding tank has got a leak in it. It was from install. So I was like, why didn't you check and make sure, you didn't have anything down in there? I said, use shop vac, clean it up, and then put your pool liner in there, or your pond liner, whatever it is that you're using. I said, down in there, right as soon as you do that, to make sure that you don't have anything to get in there to kill your, to make a hole in your liner. He said, well, I thought I did. I said, think, do not. Do, you must, young Padawan. He didn't like it, but that's okay. I've got some stuff I think it'll fix it. I've got some rolled roofing that I used to make the Cracker Coal Company strip mine course out here.
Ram crab. That's the ram crab.
Yep. Hey, Alex, there's that motor you were working on.
There's my chassis to the ram crab.
There's a lot of difference, to be honest.
Big difference.
Yeah.
But I mean, those are ram crab side skids, and that's what I wanted, was those on there.
Yeah.
Those ram crab side skids seem to be pretty good for mountain bodies, or at least Toyotas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Really good. You got it right. You got those.
Yeah.
Not that. Don't worry about it. That's what is that, Nate?
What is what? That's a skid.
That white stuff in there.
Hey, that's super glue and baking soda.
Hey.
Redneck concrete, buddy.
Yeah, I love
Either that or it was hot glue and it looked too smooth to be hot glue and wasn't shiny. So, hot glue's only smooth whenever it's shiny. If it's opaque and color whatsoever, it's not smooth.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, but don't forget, y'all, no matter what, hot glue loves you. Hey, Max Paul, Jeremy T. Damn, I had the damn chat turned off. I was looking at what David was doing. Sorry, fellas.
Oh, yeah. I haven't noticed the chat bubble go up yet.
Didn't mean to leave you fellas out there. Max Paul says, howdy, David. Jeremy T says, zoo.
What's up, man?
Me and Alex. Jeremy T and Max talking to each other. There you go. I did my best impression of urban legend Ty. There was right there. I just did the chat right, boys. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep, I know I am. Yep, I'm sure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Nice. Oh, I wanted to print that. Damn.
We have been getting a pretty good little tutorial here from Mr. Zoo Leader. He has been showing me and Alex a little bit of stuff about the 3D print world.
Export.
Dealing with the AutoCAD and all.
Yeah.
There. We're putting it in there. And then
What do you think, Jeremy
already
T?
exist, I know.
You like them wheels on that there truck?
Which one? Let me see. Yeah.
I want to see what Jeremy T and Max Paul thought.
Those look like.
I think that the wheels, like Alex said, Alex said the wheels look too big to be scaled. With this being a C2 truck.
Well, not to be scale. I think.
I don't know. I mean,
in general.
Right. And I sort of see what you're talking about. But without the front end being on it and the wheels being on the front end, that does make it harder to judge. Because of the way I'm looking at it, the way it's sitting right here, it needs dual wheels on the ass end of it. But I'm not going to do that to this truck. It's not what I want out of this truck, because I'll tell you what, I didn't notice whenever Adam released these or built them, but look at the flex this sumbitch has got. Just by throwing something on there, and that's with my homemade links. Yeah.
I can't
Believe
remember.
it? I mean, it's a lot of movement. I like it.
Mm-hmm. The freer, the looser, the better. It's got to wiggle.
It's free, it's for me. And if it's loose, well, oh well, I've dealt with that all my life.
Hey, it's got to wiggle, man. It's just got to wiggle.
Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, let's see.
She ain't wiggling, you're too tight.
Yeah.
I just can't believe
If
Mountain
she ain't
Mother's
wiggling, it
back
means
is
she's fucking
getting worse.
asleep or dead.
I'm gonna try this real quick.
Thanks, Max. Thanks, Max. There's a link if anybody wants to jump on. I'll probably be on for another little bit. I don't know how long. It's 10 after 12. Probably stay on another half hour, something like that. Hour, maybe. It's hard to tell. I got daggone hours like you won't believe, son. I'm spending them things like I'm spending them daggone food stamp, man. And woo, boy, don't worry about it. We stay up here all night. Yeah, but I think like Alex did say too that the 51 millimeter shocks are a little bit too long. I bet so much sitting up looking like Earl's fucking monster bug before it's over with. And I don't want to do that because there ain't no way I could be that damn monster bug.
This thing's so cool, man. Look at this thing.
Hey, dude, that build right there from Earl on that one is up there with that waffles build and stripe build that you did, Alex.
What's that? The monster bug?
Monster bug, yep. It has as much respect as those two builds of yours, or well, three builds, but the stripe build counts as one build because it was two trucks being built at the same time.
Yeah, that
anyway,
really
respect
good.
as those two and the waffle build did. Earl did a hell of a job, and that daggone spider monkey that Thompson's got, that daggone 4-wheel steer buggy, it does breakdancing and all kind of shit. I mean, it looks like Michael Jackson, Rev Run, and Mike D all thrown together back in the 80s up in the middle of Harlem doing breakdancing to the Fat Boys. Ha ha. You all knew all them references? You're fucking old. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. But I do have Bullet. I went ahead and threw the X15s off Sandwich on the front of her because Sandwich was having to come apart anyway because I'm waiting on the chassis for her. And I needed a front end, and I remembered that I just happened to have the same gear setup in the rear and on the front of both sets of axles that I had for Bullet and Sandwich. So where I broke that the extended axle, stock extended axle on the front of Bullet the other day, I just went ahead and threw Sandwich's front end on it. And boys, I'm gonna tell you what now. If some bitch likes vertical climbing, it
climbed that rock pretty good.
I mean,
put out today.
Dude, it made it look fucking easy, didn't it? Once it got a little bit of traction.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Hold on, I'll get it here in a minute because I'm not doing it right. Ah. Oh well, I was doing it today, by God.
Wow.
But my ass end's still a little bit stiff, but she's coming loose, and I've loosened the bolts up. I think that he's just left a little bit too much material where the links go into the skid that it's got them so tight that it's not letting it flex none.
Take a little sandpaper in there and just.
Yep. Oh no, Thompson, we don't go just small route around here. We go Tim the Toolman Taylor way, son. We take the Dremel or the Sawzall or the chainsaw to it.
There you go. Hey, whatever works gets the job done.
I started off on this chassis with the damn Dremel and the damn head on it, the flat head. And Alex was like, well, I'd probably start off hand sanding it with 400 grit because I was talking about 400 grit. He said, I'd start off hand sanding it with 400 grit. I said, dude, that takes too much fucking time. Put the power tool to it. Well, about 10 minutes later, I was like, nope, Alex, you're right. I need to stop with the power tool.
Yeah. You're also asking that type of question to somebody who takes 30 hours per one-to-one wheel to sand down to be able to redo.
I hear you. DOC Adventures. Boom, hire, man. That's right, man. I dang old click out there on old internet, man. I'm woo, naked chick.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
We
I
get there.
almost understood some of it.
If you take that back and replay it here in a little bit and just slow it down by, like, say,
Yep.
a tenth, you'll be able to understand it. Yep. All right. What's up? What's up, boy? Oh. But yeah, so at 190 millimeters and only 130 millimeters wide, this thing is a little deficient on the side hill.
How long is it?
190 center to center.
Wow. That's long. Yeah, that's long.
Yeah, I know. I can't get over it. I ain't never heard that in my life.
Well, I mean, for like 24th, that's long, but for like 18 scale, that's nothing.
Right. But see, I take 24s and make them 18s anyway, so might as well.
Have you ever looked up deluxe minis? They got some badass minis, dude.
Deluxe minis.
Yeah, deluxe.
Oh, you talking about the damn cheater rigs? Yeah. We've got a class for those here, man, at Pit Crawl Zone, Nitro, West Virginia, Cobra Scale RC. They do have a class for them. They aren't running them right now because not everybody's got enough of them, or they don't have them ready or something. But them little mini cheater rigs are badass.
Yep.
Yeah, just little pieces of carbon fiber, a motor, and four wheels, pretty much.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Get up and go everywhere. So I mean,
awesome.
They're wild. Yeah. Now this one, like I said, she's a little bit pencil dicked. If the only way I can come up with it, but she crawls and she likes verticals. Now, like I was getting ready to say, and Rockwolf did mention this the other day. I was asking him where I'm using the juiced up stock battery. It's the only 3S battery I have at the present time on this BOA. It's awful high and big of a battery to be up as high as it is. I do understand that. And where I'm using the Goop brushless system, 2204, it's a little high.
That big battery up front is just weight. It's just forward weight.
Yeah, that really wouldn't hurt my side hill. Is what
That's
I was
why that
thinking.
thing was crawling so good this afternoon. That thing was just
right. Well,
couldn't flip over.
It wants to flip sideways. I mean, real bad. It's almost as bad as PMAX was a stock AX24 about wanting to flip over sideways. And that may have been where my links were a little bit too tight, and they're still binding up a little bit or too tight because they're just not wanting to.
Well, that's the whole thing is you go shorter wheelbase for crawling around, longer wheelbase to do hills.
Right.
There's no middle.
Well, there's going to be, damn it.
You can only get to as close as you can, but there's no middle there.
There's no happy medium.
There's no happy medium, no.
The place that I'm looking for does not exist.
Well, make them.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm learning.
That's what I do with mine. I make mine.
Yeah.
I make mine out of carbon fiber.
And see, you're going to take one of my visions and turn them into carbon fiber one day. Don't know when it'll be, but
if you ever get that paper over
I got to make sure to get you the information that I need.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, that's pretty cool having that carbon fiber having that CNC cutter and having a printer too. That's might be just what I should have invested in. Damn, look at them. Ooh.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah. And that's like when
There's
we're
on rocks too. They're so smooth, man. It's like Man, they don't.
Now, carbon fiber, it don't gouge up like aluminum or
Nope.
plastic, right?
Nope. Don't gouge. It don't do nothing, man. I don't know if that's coming in. Is that coming in?
Oh yeah, it's coming in bright and fucking clear.
You can kind of see where it grinds a little, smooths it out a little bit on the edge, but
Not nothing like it does metal or freaking plastic. Hell yeah.
rubbing.
Hey, bud.
What's that?
Got to rub on stuff every now and then.
Me is axles or drive shafts.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, that's a good looking truck right there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good there. She's posing for
That's gorgeous. Badass, dude. That is badass. Now, what I'm going to ask y'all here a minute ago, and I forgot because I squirreled off onto everything stuff else. But this doesn't have a motor or anything in it. It's just got the cab, the flatbed, the axle diff, and axles, and the metal links that I made and a set of shocks. But it only weighs 100 and part of the drive weighs 164 grams the way it is. Now I know that's with the Ascent 18 stock wheels and tires that will be changed, but with that being so light already and me just using the metal transmission and a torque beast, I ought to keep this thing as light as I can and not add weight to this one, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Now this one is just way too long to not have weight on it. It should be lighter, but well, it's going to be too because I'm using those EX Lewis wheels.
Mm-hmm.
But I can use the brass rings. I don't know, but I think I'm going to make this one light.
As light as you can. Cool.
Yep, and not add weight to it. Just be adding weight. Now the axles that I'm putting on it do have brass knuckles and.
We got some brass.
Brass knuckles is the only thing on those axles, I'm pretty sure, on the front. Damn, yeah. I've got a little bit of brass around here.
Brass.
Trellis
brass right there.
It'll have steel drive shafts, but that's nothing major weight-wise. I'm just thinking what I'll have in it weight-wise.
I do with the skid, man. I had it too. What did I do with it? Can't go far. Can't go far.
Nope, because you ain't gone too awful far. I've been able to hear you every time that you walked off, so you're within 30 feet. Or close to it. Even though I couldn't get 20 feet away with wireless earbuds and it not cut out, but oh well, I was trying them out.
Really crazy.
Crazy, that's crazy ones. Like me in a rubber room. Worms, I hate worms. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep this one as light as I can. I do want to get a set of the metal wagon wheels like we was talking about earlier. And that's probably going to be about it. I'm going to run a torque beast and a AM32 ESC that's flash brushed. And I'll probably run it on that Red Cat 4-channel receiver and the Red Cat stock 4-wheel steer radio. The well, where the fuck is it? Oh well, it's not the Fly Sky Red Cat one. There it is. This transmitter, the RTX 4C, yeah, the 4-channel 4-wheel steer. Red Cow. Yes, it's the one that I had problems running sandwich with the throttle, but with running a brush motor, that spot in the trigger is in the beneficial spot for a brush motor. It's not in the slow crawl, you know what I mean? It's like it's in the after you're already into slow and then you're wanting to get ready to give her some juice whenever it gets going. I'll be running that torque beast, so won't have a lot of speed, but I'll have a lot of torque whenever I need it to hit that power band per se.
Torque beast. I like that. Torque beast.
Yep, going to run the torque beast 50 with the bulletproof tranny. It'll have, like I said, those Endure Pro steer axles, ramp crab high clearance links, 43 millimeter shocks, Endure metal drive shafts just because they were cheap. And shit, that's about it. And then we'll see what she does.
Somebody was asking about
Sorry, Dave, go ahead.
somebody was asking about the OG RC axles.
Yes, I was. Actually, I was thinking about getting them, and then I remembered I was going with the Endures because they were $5 cheaper.
$5 cheaper?
Yeah. Well, $8 actually.
New Endures? Those are the new ones, right? With
The double bend Pro Steer, I think they're actually older than the Planet axles, aren't they, Alex?
I do believe the Pro Steers came out before the Planets, yes.
Okay. So they almost look like the Moose axle housings, but they got the double bend axles in them. But they were right above the OGRC axles is the reason I was asking about them, and they were both looked fairly similar, and they were similarly priced. I didn't know about the OGRC axles compared to Endure. I know a little bit about Endure.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in here?
Now that's a pretty cool looking transmission.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. You want to do some transmission. Look at that. That is called a hamburger transmission.
Okay, explain more.
This is a deluxe transmission, which they call hamburger 3-gear.
Okay, I got you.
There is really nothing special about it.
Right, but it's different from what I'm used to looking at.
Yeah, and then you can do stupid, crazy things like I do.
And is mounting it sideways and upside down and crap?
No, let me show you. I'll show you. Let me grab it.
I just said that to goof with you, but I was watching what you was throwing down there the other day, and I was like, what in the world is he talking about? Oh my God, it does work. I know, never doubt the zookeeper.
And then
That's the transmission in that crazy fucker. Okie dokie artichoke.
okay, but now if you look here, that's the transmission right there, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So on this transmission, though, it's the same.
Yeah.
Same. All this is the same until
Mhm.
you get to the end here.
Yeah, there's more pieces,
And more pieces.
more activities. There's
Hey, that's
digs
like
and
the
stuff.
Vanquish symbol. Hey, that's a
Yeah.
Vanquish Hertz unit.
It is.
Ever heard of a Vanquish Hertz unit? That's called a dig.
Yeah. That's the dig feature on the transmission. Okay.
Yeah, the Reeves 99.
By golly, he didn't. He said, I want to be able to put that dig on whenever I want that dig on, by God.
That fucker to hold, baby. I want it to hold good.
Yeah.
And then that works all day. But
I hear you. Okay. See, I wanted to know how that setup was in that thing, and I was a little bit stoned the last time we had discussed this truck in detail. Very stoned, to be honest.
I'm gonna go take one of these apart. I might take this one apart and just show you how I did it. Just to show you guys how it was done
But
on one of these live night things.
yeah, man. You're more than welcome to anytime I'm on a live and you're on. You know, you're more than welcome. Come on. Matter of fact, I want to tell everybody this coming Saturday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, the RC New Folks podcast will be back on the air. Having our special guest, one of Thompson's good buddies, one of mine and Alex's good buddies, one of y'all's good buddies, Mr. Nath from RC Remedy down there across the big old ocean on that big old island down there with RC Granny and them.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Remedy's going to be on the podcast, and we're going to have some stuff to give away. Matter of fact, and actually, we're going to have probably a couple things to give away. Hopefully, if the mail don't screw me over, which there are already stuff that Remedy sent to give away from him on the live is already here, so we're good on that. And we just hope that the USPS don't screw me up from being mailed out tomorrow. Well, today, now that's at past midnight here, and get here by Saturday will be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got something I won't tell. I know something I won't tell. Yeah. You know that one, you're old.
Sure, Nathan.
Hey, there, right, Mr. Thompson. Did you know that reference, sir? That was the old Looney Tunes cartoons, where it had the old bearded fella who's fucking with Bugs Bunny. He goes, I know something I won't tell. Nah. And he stroked that big old long hillbilly beard.
So cool, dude. That's so cool. How long we been on? And we have produced
3 hours.
and we got a chassis.
And we went from test piece to testing. And we went from test piece being printed to test piece being tested to
it's not done.
That has all the fucking holes in it for every mounts and stuff.
Yeah, that's the first test piece for holes, ain't it?
Yeah, this is just
But still,
figure out if it's gonna work.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Especially me being involved in the way that I go, family circus around everything to get stuff.
That's gonna fit good in there, man.
Max Paul, all my mail from Mofo comes by Model T in 2 to 5 days. Yeah, well, mine's supposed to be coming 2-day delivery from the jungle site. So, oh no, I'm sorry. What I was talking about, no, it's supposed to be coming from areas abroad. That's not where I'm living. To me. Because I can't tell you, it would give out what the hell I'm giving away. And I don't want to tell everybody what I'm giving away. I want it to be a surprise.
Why didn't I print 2?
As long as you're not trying to hurt people by giving away your last 2 brain cells.
No, bub. They
The
know
last
those
2 half of brain cells.
They're sitting there shadow boxing like they always have been. They ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep them two around. They've been with me my whole life. I gotta keep them around, bud. They're the only two that stuck around.
What?
We don't know.
The only two brain cells I had that stuck around. They're the only two ever stuck around. Mama used to tie a pork chop around my neck so the dog would play with me, and he finally just said hell with it. He didn't like pork chop.
Where is the button my knee? What is all this? Support, text shape.
Oh, David,
Things. Fuzzy skin, what's that? Fuzzy skin painting. Never heard of it. Whoop.
Fuzzy skin painting.
Clicked on it. Yeah, I don't know what
Oh yeah, it gives your 3D print some texture.
Really?
Most people don't have that problem with 3D
Also-
print. They get texture from their print.
Yeah, well, you remember how your bulldog looked, right? You couldn't see a whole lot of print lines, but it still had like texture.
Yeah,
I think that's what Adam does with the bulldog.
it doesn't no longer has that.
Yeah.
It does in a few places, but I left them for character.
What is this? What is this? What is test?
And I left some of the high-low spots from the Dremel for character. I didn't smooth all those out. But I didn't do any rust holes on this. I didn't go grinding on it or nothing like that.
That's a shocker.
Except for cut the 2 holes in the back of the fucking cab corner to put the links in the chassis. And I got to fix that. Because, to be honest, I cut out way too much. It didn't need to be cut out. But I'm still having trouble getting the cab on and off, so I'm going to have to figure out something on it. But
yeah.
Super glue and baking soda, redneck concrete, fix anything 3D printed, guaranteed. You can use it to daggone make a mold, if you break a part off and you don't know what it looks like, if you've got the other side, you can take it and stick it in sand and get an imprint. And then stick another broke piece down in there and fill it up with super glue and baking soda. And by God, you got another piece all back into one, and the fix will hold.
Yeah.
It will. Don't think I'm lying. Look at this motherfucker. I mean, hold on, I'll show you.
Okay, so now I got my 2 sides.
Look here, boys. I mean, look at this sumbitch. It's been held together with baking soda and super glue for 5 weeks now, I think. And the only reason the duct tape's on there is because I put it on there whenever I was gluing it, and it wasn't wanting to dry, and I kept gluing myself to the fucking sandwich. So I made sure to put the tape on there. I was like, fuck it, let the tape get goddamn stuck to it. I'm tired of holding this sumbitch. So that's why the duct tape's on there. But if you can see right there is redneck concrete. Right there, redneck concrete. And there's redneck concrete because that little episode with the throttle and the shortening the wheelbase with your trigger.
So that broke in half. That's 3D printed and it broke in half right there.
It broke right here where this
all the way through.
This right here, the whole front end broke off this truck.
Right.
From right here and right here to here broke down this way because I was mounting my receiver up under the hood.
I was just wondering if
holding
it's fully
it fully broke off. Broke 2 pieces.
No, density. I can't even say it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The infill, is it 100% infill?
I'm not sure exactly what the infill was. There wasn't a hollow. There wasn't a hollow space. I know that.
Is that me making the noise?
Must be. No, it might be Alex. Alex, you grinding?
That's cool. As long as it's not me.
Is it too loud?
No.
Okay, no, we were just trying to figure out who it was.
I didn't know if it was me or not.
No, it's me. I'm just trying to
Oh, you're
smooth
good.
out some pieces.
Go ahead, smooth it out. I'll mute you. I already muted you.
Yeah, so anyway, you got strength. Like we're saying, the strengths. That
Yeah.
is, if you break it, and you can look inside, and if it's solid, that's
Right.
100%.
Okay, it was 100% infill then
Yeah, there
because
you
it
go.
was solid.
Yep, that's what I was wondering. Yep, and that's what I'm doing right here. You can set it right here.
You can
And
see
some
on this
quartz.
chassis that there's 3 layers. Well, you might be able to. I've painted over it to, well, right there's a little bit of separation.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, see how it's blue, black, and then blue?
Mm.
I think a lot of that is where the strength lies in this chassis. Because anytime you take a thin board and laminate 3 of those thin boards together, they're way stronger than what the regular board that they're making up was. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like if you can use laminate like that, it's always more structurally sound than a regular board or whatever. You pick up what I'm throwing down. I think a lot of that was part of the strength in the structure on this truck. And the only reason I put these zip ties, glued them there, was because I'd already broken this part. And I was afraid that with it being in a weakened state because it's a patch, that it needed it. And I actually didn't, because I didn't put this patch on there until I did all the damage at the comp. Whenever I pulled this screw plumb down through the chassis and broke the chassis right here, and then almost pulled the skid screws through the bottom in that one run. And I'm not been easy on this truck for 6 months, y'all. I've been running the dog shit out of this truck and beating the total shit out of a 3D printed rig. And I'm talking falls onto concrete floor and pavement over 4.5, 5 feet, and not give 2 shits. Go over, pick it up, throw it back on the track and go, or on the course and go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do that with very many 3D printed rigs at all.
Well,
and
it all depends on
what amazed me about this is because it is the V proof. And by the way, I'm getting a V2 of this. It'll be in orange with white, and the white is carbon fiber filament.
So it's a PTC.
It's A B C D E F G H I J K L M N P Q R S T V. Yep, W X Y and Z. Now we learned our plastic 3D. I don't know. I'm too high to be talking about that shit. But yeah, whatever the name of the carbon fiber is, the white that he's putting in the new chassis is going to be the carbon fiber filament. And you said it was what, David? PE?
It's PET, P-E-T.
Yep, PET.
And then you can go to carbon fiber, so that would be the
PPTF or CF. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But you can get from PET, straight just PET.
Right, PETG, right?
Or you can get PG, carbon fiber, or all the other ones. There's a whole bunch out there. It's crazy.
Right. Whatever you can put into a plastic to reinforce it.
And whatever you can print, because, I mean, that's another test to the printing is buying some film.
They finally do have a 3D metal printer out.
That's badass, dude.
Dude. Yeah, it's badass. You seen the price tag on that son of a bitch? It's badass too. So badass Elon Musk said, fuck you, I ain't buying that expensive shit.
Not in, yes, but well, he couldn't trust that shit, dude. I wouldn't trust that for any fucking.
It'd be just like hot metal to me, wouldn't it? You'd be like, yes.
Yeah, but until I physically was able to touch it and
physically see how it performs, you ain't gonna do it for me, bud. Yep, exactly.
But it's awesome, dude. It's so cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, the innovation that's going through now, you know, it's not say as vast as it was with the Industrial Revolution, but it's faster and we're getting bigger leaps on fewer things than we did in the Industrial Revolution. Let's put it that way.
I have to agree with you, but because
Yeah, I mean,
things I'm learning now are things that people have learned 5 years, 10 years ago.
right.
It just trips me out is that I'm that far behind everybody else. I'm not saying I am. Just that's how I developed.
Right. And I pick up what you're throwing down. That's like there's a lot of stuff going on nowadays that I'm just fucking left sitting on the fucking sidelines going.
I'm right with you, man.
I mean, you know, but I'm learning. You know,
Yeah.
and
Hell,
We're all that way right now.
this old dog new tricks. What's that?
yep.
So we're all that way right now, Dub.
Right, but I mean, you know, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, anybody, and it's not even that. Is that you learn at your own rate too. So that's the
Yeah,
thing.
and you learn different items differently. I do know that for a fact. I can try to teach somebody how to get a feel of a drywall knife in your hand whenever you come across it and it ain't flat.
Yeah.
But you cannot teach them that feel. You can use every adjective, every verb, every daggone thing in your vocabulary. In your vocabulary.
In your.
I was wanting to say something after vocabulary, but I didn't know the plural of vocabulary for some reason. In the tense that I was trying to use it.
Box of tools. In your box of tools.
Yeah, in my box of tools. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And then I just lost the whole fucking conversation there. It went.
Nothing wrong with that. I do it all the time.
Oh well. Oh well. That means we need to have some slow stone hillbilly motherfucking time again. Jim needs to fucking jazz it up a little bit
With
slow Jim time again. Or Stone Jim time again.
That's
the reason I said it. I said it again like I always heard it the first little bit. And that's the reason I always keep saying it. Stone Jim time again, but I always say slow Jim time again. That's the reason the slow stoned redneck time again came out. That's the reason. You know, me, I like making everything complicated anyway, so
I just put stone time again. That three-letter word, stone time again.
I just like fucking with Jim.
I love that too. It's fun too.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, I'll tell you what, boys. I've never had a daggone corncob pipe stay this good this long with toking the Lord's lettuce out of it instead of backer. For a $2 investment, my buddy did real good by giving me this for free. He works out at the gas station there, and he said, dude, you know, I can't smoke no more because you ever know somebody to grow up their whole life smoking pot and then at 21 turn deathly allergic to marijuana? Literally, almost like down to the day he turned 21.
Wow.
He went into anaphylactic shock over pot, boys. And I used to get stoned in Leon whenever I was dating his best friend's mom.
Wow.
I mean, I'm talking like, dude, we'd get baked, you know. I mean, you know how kids are that are younger than us. They go to the extremes, which we used to go to extremes too when we were young, smoking 6-foot bongs and shit. But, you know, these dudes could smoke some weed. It went from going like Snoop Dogg and Willie and Dub V smoking to anaphylactic shock, just smelling the flower, not any other thing else, but by smelling the flower sends him into fucking anaphylactic shock, boys. How? I mean, I know your allergies change and shit, but how can you go from having a damn high THC count in your blood system 2 weeks ago, just say, and then
I was
now,
tripped out, dude, that they could still pull that fucking THC off your like leg hair. Or
oh yeah,
I was tripped out. I knew it was always your hair on your head.
yeah. If
But it
oh
just
yeah,
never
well, any
clicked
hair
that
follicle will
any
hold
hair.
it. And
I just learned that not too long ago.
the thing is, it'll go as far back as it possibly can. Like say, armpit hair or whatever. If you ain't shaved or whatever your armpits, there's sometimes it can go back that many years since you got that hair follicle.
That's crazy.
And
That's
yeah, it could tell you everything you ever did in your life.
trip out on that. So
I would actually flip the out if I saw what all I actually did do. Now, the stuff that I know that I did, it would flip you all out.
Oh, wow.
But the stuff that I don't know that I did because it was inadvertently put into what else I was doing, I don't know. But willingly, never done that stuff, that smack stuff. Never done that. Won't. Never touched the needle. Won't.
Nope. I think the worst thing
I really hated doing cocaine. I just loved the smell of it. The stuff just smelled so good,
Speed. The worst thing I did was angel dust. We had.
Ooh, now see, I like my hallucinogens and my yeah, I like those.
I didn't like it. Yeah, like never again. That was a trip.
Last time I did some acid,
but I guess being like,
and it was just because the way it made me feel. Huh?
I must have been about 11, 12 when I did it.
Ooh, that's no. You should never do no. Mind altering substances like that at that age is bad. Yeah,
it was bad. It was a bad trip.
Yeah, I guarantee it, because your mind hadn't been able to be around anything or be strong enough to understand that what was going on.
All I could do
was what you took,
Me and my buddy, we was the same age. It was our first time.
Right.
We were at our other friend's house, and we took it and shit, and all we could do was just, let's go to my house, man. We'll pass out there.
Yeah, and then whenever you get to your house, you pass out. You lay there and stay awake for the next 15 hours. Yeah, the last time I did acid, was a couple years ago. I left my buddy's house, and I was on the 4-wheeler because that's the only mode of transportation that I had at the time. And I went down to the end of his road. Well, I get down to the end of his road right about the time that hit. Okay. I get to the end of his road, and I'm getting ready to turn out onto Doc Bailey, which is the main road right out here. And I see a state trooper drive by. Well, he seen me. I was on an unmarked road, so I was still legal. I had a helmet on and everything, so, that's all you have to have around here. I turned right around, went back to my buddy's house. He said, I thought you just left. I said, I did, but there was a state cop going down Doc Bailey in the state I'm in. I do not want to be driving down there right now. So I'm going to give him a few minutes, and then I'm going to head home. Well, whenever I leave from my buddy's house to go head home, I had to family circus it because I was on the 4-wheeler, and it was bad, nasty, raining, shit, and muddy. I wasn't getting muddy on the way home, let's put it that way. So I had to come out this road, go down this road, back out this road, over this hill, and over through there. Normally took 10 to 15 minutes riding, Now, whenever I left the second time, boys, I never stopped once I left, except for at the stop signs like I should. I was a good citizen, even though I was driving on acid, very high on acid, very, very, very high on acid. Because apparently it took me 2 hours and 45 minutes to make that 15-minute ride, and I never stopped.
It's fucking, yeah.
Could you imagine being behind me and me being in front of you doing 3.5 mile an hour tops, and me thinking that I'm flying on my 4-wheeler that does 65 mile an hour at least? The Honda Rubicon, the 03 Honda Rubicon 500, it would do 70 mile an hour, and apparently A 15-minute ride took 2 hours and 45 minutes, boys. I must have been doing 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
Dude, I did acid
I
one
thought
time.
I was fucking flying. I'll tell you that, boys.
I was
thought I
fucking.
was flying. Go lay down.
It was fucking New Year's Eve, and I did some acid with a friend, and we're out in front of my girlfriend's house, and it's just midnight, dude. Next thing you hear the fucking gunfires, and I'm fucking tripping. I'm like, wow, dude, there's gunfires, and next thing you know, I'm starting to hear fucking bullets and shit landing on the ground, thinking they're landing right next to me, man. I'm like, wow, did you fly? But there was nothing. And then we finally ended up leaving and going to the party we were gonna go to. And when we got there, I just ended up standing in the fucking backyard, staring at the fucking the light, the door light. What do they call that? Out in your backyard, you turn the light on.
Oh, yeah, like a dusted
Oh,
on light or a porch
porch
light or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
porch light, porch light.
Yeah.
I just sat there the whole time, standing the whole time, staring at it, just like, wow, why?
We used to do a lot of that stuff. And the buddy of mine, God rest his soul, love you. He's gone now. He was younger than me and taught me a lot, actually, about stuff.
That's what happens.
If you ever do decide to take an hallucinogenic or mind-altering device, substance, make sure that you understand what you're getting through, but don't be scared of it. Because if you're scared of it, that's going to fuck you up. Go fuck your whole world up.
I wasn't scared of it, but once
No.
I took it, I didn't know if it wasn't what I liked. I never
Right.
did it again.
Right. Yeah. Well, just understand that you control the drug. The drug doesn't control you. If you're ever in a situation and decide that you do partake of street drugs, don't do it. But if you do, just understand that you control the drug doesn't control you. And if you understand that, you'll never have a problem with any hallucinogen, anything like that whatsoever. And a lot of times you won't have a problem with getting addicted. Now, that being said, I do have an addictive personality, and I was addicted to crystal methamphetamine for a good long time.
Hey,
What?
that was tough, man. I used
The
to.
only thing that I am truly addicted to
What's that?
that's the worst drug in the world besides heroin. Kill your local heroin dealer.
Oh
But
yeah, cigarettes.
tobacco
I
is the
spent
worst.
my
I
whole
spent
life.
2-week stints at the local county regional Hyatt Hotel down here, by the state of West Virginia. Actually, the county of Putnam is the one that gave me those 2 vacations. Very nice of them. Really liked it. Not really. Service sucked. Room service especially. But I've done quit for 2 weeks 2 times in just over a month and a week or two for these sons of bitches. But as soon as they opened that gate, I looked at the dope poor ex-wife and I said, give me fucking 2 cigarettes. She said, well, I said, give me 2 cigarettes. And lit 2 fucking cigarettes. I made the hardest part, boys, the first 2 weeks of quitting cigarettes. I made it. I was done. Didn't have to worry about it. And there you go. You still
That's the
smoke.
hardest thing to do is quit cigarettes.
Swear my hand, boys. Swear my hand.
It's possible though.
Yeah, oh, it's possible. I just hadn't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. I've quit doing every drug in the world except for pot, and pot's not a drug. Pot's a medicine. And I quit overeating like I used to because, see, I figured out that my first addiction was food. That's how, if you are friends with me on Facebook, you've seen my profile picture of some big redneck fat dude standing in front of a Ford truck. Well, if you look at that picture, I'm as wide as that door is wide in that picture.
Badass truck too.
4.5 months later, I was 170 pounds. Right now, I'm 230. So you could imagine me at 170 pounds in 4 months. Drugs are bad, okay?
Yes. They fuck up a lot.
Really. 150, almost 165 pounds, or a little bit over in 4 months that I lost. That's a person.
It happens to people every day too.
So just make sure that if you're ever in a situation and you are on a substance that is controlling your mind, you make sure that you let that substance know that you control the drug don't control you, and you'll be all right. Is my family circus way around to the point that I was trying to make a minute ago. And having attention deficit disorder and not being able to get medicated for it as an adult in the state of West Virginia because people like me abused the system a long time ago. But not being able to get medicated is why you end up turning to street shit, and that's not good either. So yeah. That's enough about that. That's all I have to say about that. All right, then.
Life's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get.
As long as it ain't a fucking chocolate dick, I'll be good.
Well, I think you've said the word cigarette enough. I'm going to burn a cigarette.
Well, Alex,
Nice.
I think Diesel's going with you because he's wanting out of here for some fucking reason.
When that happens, you know what I do? When that happens, when I get a bad urge to smoke a cigarette, I have to go like this.
See, but Alex is not lucky enough like us, David.
What?
He's not allowed to do that.
What?
The green tobacco. He has to do.
You gotta work. You gotta work.
Yep, he got that good job type stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hold the fort down. I'll be right back. I gotta go let this dog out for some reason, and I gotta put some medicine in his goddamn ears too, because he's
Potty time.
Well,
damn.
look what I'm dealing with too now.
You keep that shit, motherfucker. I want that. You
What
keep
is
it
that?
up there.
Snowing up
No,
in
actually,
your house, Alex?
I wish it would snow here
Yeah.
next coming bit instead of fucking what we're getting ready to get. We're getting ready to get freezing rain and fucking sleet and shit instead of snow. I'll be right back. Go on, dumbass. Go on, dumbass. Go on.
Not exactly sure, but this looks like it's going to be that wet, horrible snow coming from the east.
I hear that rumors are saying it's going to be a pretty wet one. A little colder too.
Yeah.
We'll see, because we never here. We don't never get below what, I don't know, 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Never gets below that, and if it does, it's only for like an hour or two, and then it's really right back to 99. I think today's high was what, 60, something like that. What was it? Let's find out. Minimize.
Yeah, I want to say the high out here for the day might have been 34 degrees.
Yeah, it was kind of chilly today. I was like, I went out in the garage and it was like, I don't think so. A little cold out here. You know, you want something to pop up that pops up on its own all the time. Oh, there it goes. Now it's finally trying, and it's not even popping up. I love computers. They're so good. They're so good. This is not working. This is not working. Oh.
Burrito, taco. Enchilada. Pizza Mendeo, Basement Culo, Punta. Yeah.
I didn't do it.
My Spanish.
What's it mean?
Now, there's not enough room. Sir. Your fat ass won't fit in there, just like your fucking fat ass wouldn't fit under the chair whenever you was a puppy after you figured it out. Go. At the old house, out in the garage, where I had my leather shop set up. Down, right there. Down. I had an old easy chair, one of them high back easy chairs, you know, with the itchy fabric. And he would lay under it as a puppy. We was out there smoking a big old fat bowl one day, but he smelled it. And he'd been asleep. He went to go come out from up underneath that chair whenever he figured that he's not as small as he used to be, let's say, because he went to get up to go smoke that, come out and smoke that fucking bowl pot with us, and the whole fucking chair picked up and came right along with him across the garage floor. He figured out that he's not that small of a dog anymore, even though he still thinks he's a lap dog.
He's a big dog.
He's not a lap dog. He's a big dog, yeah. He's a big dumbass. No, stay down. You're going to hit your head and you're going to unplug shit. Now lay down there and be good. Telling you.
Look,
What you got there on the TV or Mr.
What do
David?
you want to look up? What do you want to look? Amazon, Deluxe,
Oh, no, I just wondering what you looking at. I just seen.
Mofo? Let's look up some Mofo.
I was on there earlier today, and no, I started to get on there earlier today, and I remembered that I had a cart full in Amazon and had to send that to Booper. Yeah, make sure, guys, when my buddy, my boss, if he's ever in the chat, it'll come up DJ Bopper. Make sure you call him Booper. Don't call him Bopper. Call him Booper.
Pooper.
A buddy of ours has been working on his FJ. He's got a 2007 FJ Cruiser, and
this is what I want. Right?
he's got a radio problem and stuff, and had a few lights out. It just had some electrical issues, and we couldn't chase it down. So one of our other buddies that does do mechanical working for a living had it, and the service tag said Booper instead of Bopper on it. And I told him, I said, well, that's going to be your nickname from now on, Booper. That's pretty.
That's
Yeah.
fucking knows what he's doing.
Possible 6 inches Tuesday for us in Connecticut. Yeah. See, Max Paul, sorry that was a minute ago. I apologize. But we're supposed to get the southern part of that storm that you all are getting ready to start getting, or we're getting ready to start getting. And then it's supposed to bring that snow to y'all. Yeah, dude, they're getting pretty good over in Texas, I'm telling you.
What are they doing in Texas?
Them mofos builds. All that designing and stuff in parts. Nick's doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's pop this out pretty quick.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I don't think he was ready for this daggone shopping season. He got swamped there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what he wants. Yeah,
that's what you want.
that's what he wants.
And I heard that.
What is this? The Fender overnight accessory bundle made in Texas. That's the bundle.
I heard that he's branching off and maybe starting to sell some parts to RC shops.
Just by itself. Yeah, there's a couple places that sponsor him.
Well, I'm going to talk to a couple of the local shops around here, at least one of them, and get one of them to get some mofo parts, just so I'll be able to have decent parts at the hobby store, because all they're selling is like E-Max or
either way, it's the same price. So.
Well, I just want to have some quality parts around here, not junk shit for quality parts price.
I get that, though. I get that. But
you know, I mean, they're trying to sell a bunch of this Amazon special stuff for the price that I can go online and either get Enjora or I get Ramp Crab or I could get Mofo or, I mean, you know, just not total high ends of those, but, you know, still get better equipment than what the hell they're trying to sell me.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, fellas, because I gotta get up with my wife in 5 hours.
That's right. You're the one sick, but yeah, never mind.
Are you working, Alex?
I don't go to work tomorrow, but I get up with my wife, and with the snow, she's probably gonna ask me to run her to work.
God damn, I'd put her in that damn Chevrolet anyway and try to get it there instead of running with her on your back. That'd be a long walk.
Well, you have a good night, boss.
All right, y'all enjoy it.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Later.
I'm out too, Nate. I'm gonna go too, bro.
Yeah, I was getting ready to call it. I figured 3 hours 45 minutes was long enough live. Hell, I finally got my damn StreamYard figured out to where I was only getting 5 hours a month because I had something stupid in my library or something that was filling up all my time.
Remember that?
And once it got to that 5 hour limit, it would kick me off even if I had other hours left. You know,
you got that fixed.
Yeah.
Or figured out, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm out.
Hey, bro, thanks for coming over and hanging out, man. I appreciate you. Love the information I was able to get the wrinkle to make wrinkles and the squishy stuff behind my eyes. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Nath.
All right, brother. Peace out, Girl Scout. Max, Paul, everybody else in the chat. Thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for hanging out and supporting the channel and checking in and seeing on me. And those that hadn't come out in the chat that are still here, that are Snoopy, and that's okay. You're allowed to Snoopy. But you could be watching on TV as well, and you can't comment. I know how that is because all I do is watch YouTube on my TV, and I can't comment on it. So, peace out, Girl Scouts. Y'all keep them straight out there. And 6:30 Eastern Standard Time this Saturday evening coming up. RC Remedy on the New Folks Podcast right here on this channel. Come on back and see it because Nate's always got cool stuff like Thompson does to talk about or to show. And he sent me some stuff ahead to give away. We got some stickers and stuff to give away from RC Remedy. And hopefully there will be a giveaway from WV Rednecks RS of something pretty cool. So tune in Saturday and y'all keep straight out there. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong button. Ha ha. Later.